cameraman. If shit getting active, I'ma stand it down. We taking ground, call the ambulance. That shit go. That shit go. You best get it. You get it. You got that. That shit go. Got a problem, we'll handle it. Niggas acting hard, you better stand on it. We on every corner, we stamping it. You better get your life for this king shit. We ain't playing around, there's no cowards, dog. If niggas charged up, you get powered off. Rule of speech, keep it raw. It ain't my fault that you niggas soft. It ain't my fault that these niggas frauds. Ain't my fault that them niggas rats and your colors fly. You don't get that shit go. That shit go. You best get it. Or you'll get it. You got that. That shit go. That shit go. You best get it. Or you'll get it. You got that. That shit go.
Wanna go to war, gotta hop into the van. Tryna cut the ceiling, something you don't understand. Getting tough on my baby, better take it like a man. Nigga, how you walk away from can? If you willing to die, you better be willing to stand. Take a trip around the world, see a bunch of corners. Hell by the UPK niggas, all the UPK niggas go to camp. And I'm on Shamar, hanging out the car window when I pull up straight to the battlefield. And I'ma make sure niggas make it back home. Say, nigga, what you thought? When anything moving, I be on. Gotta remind them, we never like the niggas that you saw. If you hear back up, that'll be your last time. Get out the way, the price to pay before.
That shit go.
Nah, for real though.
That shit go. You best get it. Or you'll get it. You got that.
Really serious and you're looking for a Christ man, the one who anointed with the Lord, with the Spirit of the Lord to do his will, I'm that nigga.
I see y'all like that song. That song is called Left Right. Y'all like that? Hold on, let me stop that one. I'm play it again. Hold on. Wait. Y'all like that song? It's called Left Right. That's by Locke and Barzal. I'm gonna play it one more time.
Wow. Got equipment packed in a can van. I got the camera bag, I'm the cameraman. If shit getting active, I'ma stand it down. We taking ground, call the ambulance. That shit go. That shit go. You best get it. Or you'll get it. You got that. That shit go. Got a problem, we'll handle it. Niggas acting hard, you better stand on it. We on every corner, we stamping it. You better get your life for this king shit. We ain't playing around, there's no cowards, dog. If niggas charged up, you get powered off. Rule of speech, keep it raw. It ain't my fault that you niggas soft. It ain't my fault that these niggas frauds. Ain't my fault that them niggas rats and your colors fly. You don't get that shit go. That shit go. You best get it. Or you'll get it. You got that. That shit go. That shit go. You best get it. Or you'll get it. You got that. That shit go.
Wanna go to war, gotta hop into the van. Tryna cut the ceiling, something you don't understand. Getting tough on my baby, better take it like a man. Nigga, how you walk away from can? If you willing to die, you better be willing to stand. Take a trip around the world, see a bunch of corners. Hell by the UPK niggas, all the UPK niggas go that time to get out the way, the price of pay before.
That shit go.
Nah, for real though.
That shit go. You best get right, or you'll get. You got that right.
Really serious and you're looking for a Christ man, the one who anointed with the Lord, with the Spirit of the Lord to do his will, I'm that nigga.
One West, 125th Street. Look, y'all put y'all faith in presidents like they gon' change this country. Run the league and let y'all play cause y'all gon' make a money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on cargo slave ship. What the fuck he do for blacks in his administration? I'm waiting, patient like a saint. Black, Hispanic, Native, they hate your ass the same. Hate Christ in they image, paint you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say he hate. African soul niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell toilet connected to the sink. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We living bleak in these wastelands of poverty. You don't know the truth, then the lie sound promising. Prophecy.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna be joining Tommy's live stream in a second. Waiting for my good brother Tommy to get it together. Then we'll go ahead and join the joint. He's fixing. He got 2 white bitches behind him. Lord have mercy, man. Just waiting for me. Waiting for him to bring me on and then we'll rock it. I should be different than last week, so let's see how this goes. It should be a good show. Make sure you don't forget to donate. Super chat, cash app, super chat, cash app. Let me say the correct order. Tithes, super chat, cash app. Do all 3. In Genesis, it says, "Who is God talking to in plurality?" In Genesis 1, that's Christ and the angels talking. God, the Elohim is that's Christ and the angels talking. That's not the Most High talking. When you look at Genesis, the 2nd chapter, you'll see it's the Lord God in Genesis 2. In Genesis 1, you just see God, which is Elohim. So that's the, if you want to say heavenly council, that's fine. But that's who it is. It's not the Most High talking. Um, Can you hear me all right over there? How y'all doing today?
Nigga, don't be trying to add no bass to your voice. Ain't that?
Listen,
No
that's
need.
just how I sound, man. Stop, man.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
That nigga went very white on
Oh
us.
man, that's just how it sounds. I've had a busy week, so maybe it's a little bit of lag or tiredness or something.
Yeah, you what
I
you
can't
been up
lose with what I use.
You know,
Yeah, hey man, that's the voice is the voice. What am I gonna say? That's the voice. What am I, what am I to do? I can't do nothing.
what you been taking that eugenics?
Nah, nah. Nah, Nugenics sounds corny, man. It's too corny for me to take it, man. When I see old white men taking Nugenics, I say I can't take it.
It's almost like eugenics, and they sneak away with it. You know, because they get away with it. I'm like, wait a minute, doesn't that sound like eugenics? But that's none of my business.
Right.
But they get away with it. Hello, Melanin Legacy. How you doing, beautiful girl?
I'm doing well. Hi, Tommy.
Oh, now got one of them with a deep ass voice and the other one with a high voice. Y'all both trying to not play y'all position. He went from very white to very white. She went from
That is fucking crazy.
she have been trying to have a squeaky voice when you know you got enough melanin in you to make you sound like a nigga.
I could, but not tonight. Unless somebody makes me.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, all right. Here's how the panel is going to work tonight. And I did not put the link out there yet for the other people because I wanted it to be more of an intimate situation. And then I will expand it because the intimate situations, in my opinion, they get to be worked out and talked out. So here's what I want you guys to do. First, I'm going to turn this shit off because I don't know why I'm making all this damn noise.
That's a weird ringtone.
It's not a ringtone. It's what everybody who has it know what I'm talking about. It's what's that called? Hold on a second. I gotta read it. Ring. The ring, like whenever
Ring
somebody
doorbell?
walks through, that's everybody who has ring. Like if somebody walk around outside my house
It's the
or walk
chime that
anywhere,
notifies you. Yeah, let you
yes,
know
it let me know it's a motherfucker in the house.
Yeah, I got that shit.
Yeah, so I had to make you know, I had to make sure anybody come in this house, ain't you know sneak no nigga in here, and you know how you can't be no daddy motherfucker up in here fucking under your roof. You can't do that. You gotta have. I got cameras in the room too. You invade my privacy. You ain't got no privacy, motherfucker.
Goddamn right, ain't no privacy up in here.
Yeah, that's all you get your own shit. You want
just because I can around this
want privacy, you go get your own shit. You go get your own house, then you can have your privacy.
Yeah, you have a lot of privacy at your house.
That's
I
right.
won't bother you at all.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
So I might be looked at as like a bad person, but no, I want to know everything happened. Nobody, you can't sneak through the toilet. I saw it.
I haven't had anything to drink today, but I do have tequila in front of me, so be careful. Yeah, got that Henny White. Yeah.
You like that pure white?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I only have it because of Cap. That's his. Him. He said that was like you need this Henny White.
Yeah.
You know, because Cap like white. You know.
Let's go
to. Here's what I want y'all to do.
Diabolical right there.
Hey, I'm trying my best. I'm gonna make you mad. Now, here's what I want to do. I want everybody that's on the panel right now,
right,
to bring something to the table that they'd like to talk about, and you'll get a chance to present it to everybody else. So you'll say, "Hey, look, this is some shit that I saw, and I would like to discuss it." And everybody's going to do that. We're going to do that. I think I'd rather do it that way weekly because it makes, to me, more sense. Because we've had a week. We haven't been together for a week. And so here's what.
It's not a bad concept.
Yeah. So here's one thing I want to show y'all. I'm going to start off with it. And anybody, if y'all got something y'all want to show, you can. But here's what I want y'all to start. I want y'all to take a look at this. Take a look at this.
What? Like a cum dump type of, like you want this, but patriarchy says you can't marry this. Patriarchy says marry the virgin,
but then you the slut behind her back, you lose her trust.
You're gonna ruin her life. I want more men to feel safe marrying the whore. Because they're gonna keep you good. You're gonna wake up to sucks. You wake up, I'm already on freak shit. There's nothing you can't propose to me that I won't at least consider. I like doing household chores, but for sake, first thing in the morning, my man gets this, and he gets it in any way he wants. He would have crawl on my face and exactly.
Start at home, where you really want to be. A couple weeks ago was my birthday. The plan was that we're gonna have a foursome.
Okay.
Did that shit say good moms, bad choices?
That's
good mom, bad choice. You know that she said, "Who want?" Here's what I'm gonna do. Who want to take this first? Put your hand up. Who want to take this first? I'm gonna go with the hand. Who want to take on this first?
I can take it. Go ahead, Melanie.
Melanie got it first.
Go ahead.
Melanie, you heard what she said. She said, "Men." She wants men to feel comfortable marrying whores. Mind you, this is a woman named Superhead. You got the floor.
I just understand. I just don't understand why do you have to be a whore in order for him to get these type of things? Like this can be taught. He can teach you that these are the things that he likes. You don't have to be a whore with all this experience from multiple men in order to do it. That was my biggest thing right there. Y'all know I'm not long-winded, so I land.
I was about to say short and concise and everything nice. She's right. Brian, you were second. You had your hand up. You just missed by a second. You heard what Melanin Legacy said. She said, well, all these things this woman said that you can get in a marriage, why did you need a whore to get it? What are your thoughts?
I think these whores are trying a new tactic, and it's the Vampire in Brooklyn tactic. You remember in the movie Vampire in Brooklyn when Eddie Murphy was in the church and he started preaching, evil is good.
Yep.
I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to, because they are realizing in their older age that the era of their ways and the type of men that they actually want, they know they can't get them. So they're now trying to normalize their whoredom. They want to make it to where whoring is okay. And it's a thing that men should not pay attention to. Men shouldn't care about it or anything like that. And that's what they want to start convincing men to do so that they can become the whores that get the man. And that way they're getting the best of both worlds to where they're besting out the virgin, the virtuous woman. They want to beat them now that they see that's the woman that actually gets the prize.
Yeah, I think them bitches' pussy is toe up from the flow up. And as they're getting devalued, they're saying, hey, I'm a F you right. If you want to get F'd right, let me be. We don't have to be with a virgin. And that's the crazy part, because them quiet girls be the freaks. I don't know if y'all know. Just because they ain't out there talking about how they swallow 12 inches and have sex with 5 different men, you get them in their bedroom and just let them loose. Give them a shot or two and watch them go. So there's a great myth that a quiet woman is not a freak in the bed. That's a myth. But what they're trying to do is as they age, because this superhead broad, she's aging out. She's not married. So she can only talk from the only position, interesting word, that she knows, which is sex. She don't have a nurturing, she don't have a mother concept. She doesn't have a building concept. She don't have a stand by your man. She don't have nothing. So all she has on the face of the planet is that vagina and that mouth. That's why all her talking points will always boil down to that. This is the same bitch that looked like Lionel on Oprah Winfrey show, crying because of the reputation that she created for herself as Superhead. And now she wants to convince us that we shouldn't get the good girl, we should get the hoe. Do she know the slogan?
And be happy.
You can't turn a hoe into a house, right? But there's a slogan: you can't turn a hoe into a house. There's a video on Instagram. If the audience can get there's an NBA player was getting with this woman. I forget who she was with previously, and she had promised him she was through with.
DeJounte Murray.
Yes.
And the women all know who this girl is. I didn't know who the girl was.
I didn't know who the girl was either. So he's doing what Superhead said you should do. Get the hoe. The hoe say, I ain't going to the club no more. But then the hoe lied to him and say, I'm just going to visit my family, bitch in the club, twerking and dancing and doing all kind of shit. And now they mad at him because he don't want to be with her no more. So that logic does not work. You cannot correct a whore. There's only one thing you can do with a whore. Let's pay her to leave.
Okay, I thought you were going to say skeet in the face, but now you do that too. I was just going by what
You can do that to anybody. You can do that to anybody. You can do that.
Right. I try not to skeet my girl face, but that whore, she go get it. Oh my God, I paid for this. Ooh, I'm dirty to hoes. Now I get it. What I paid for, my girl, I can't do that to my girls. She gonna kiss the kids in the face and shit. She'll make the face break out up there sucking on. I thought, no, I can't skeet in your face. No, but this whore. No. Here's what I want to say though. First off, shouts out to Son2380. Is it Tommy? Did you hear that girl from the Studstitute made a video? That girl in the miniskirt. I did not see it. You need to send it to me if you guys want to send me anything. You guys can make sure you send it.
What is that?
I don't know what stud. I guess it's substitute, but with a stud. Oh, I think what they're doing is like they step in for like when the man is not the father anymore. Like the women say, the women that are the manly women, the butch ones.
You get two feminine voices talking to the kid.
You're fucking the kids up.
Just destroying the very fabric of children. I hate dykes. I'm sorry. I hate studs. I hate them.
I like them because I like fucking them. I like turning them hoes. They used to call me in college. They used to call me the stud finder. I walk past a bitch. Hey, I can fuck that one. I can fuck that. This one right here, her girlfriend cheating, and she want to get back at her girlfriend because she cheated on her with a man. So hey,
oh man,
I love studs like that. But other than that, yes, I'm with you. We got a story about that a little bit later. And PM 0129 said, haven't called alive in a while. Love you, bro. Love you back. And Jimmy Johnson put 10 on it and said super panel. All right, thank you guys. But here's how I view it. I'm with you, Melanin, on the idea of why I got to get a hoe to do all that.
Right.
And then I'm with you, Cap, when Cap said the ones who aren't like that, typically, if y'all don't know what they do, and that's the good part about it. I don't want to know my girl as a hoe. I want to find out my girl as a hoe.
Right.
That is the great part about it. Niggas didn't climb Everest because they knew what the fuck was up there. They climbed it because they wanted to see what was up there.
Yeah, right.
I want to see what kind of shit this bitch do. I don't like knowing. And lastly, like with what Brian was saying, they're trying to normalize this horse shit because they've aged out of where they were.
Right.
And so now, since you can't change what you were, you try to change the minds of how people see who you are. I like that.
Shame a nigga for not wanting to hoe.
That right. Brian was saying, hey, this bitch already know who she is. She trying to get you to see her differently.
Right.
And that's a really strong thing that people do. It's like that old bitch in church who always telling everybody what they shouldn't do, but then you find out that old bitch was a hoe.
Doing the same shit they was doing.
Same shit. Or when bitches move, because let me tell y'all, men don't move. We just deal with what the fuck we've established in that town.
Right.
A bitch will leave that town after she's established she a hoe and go somewhere else.
Walking around all dainty and innocent. Oh no, I come from a small town.
Right. They do. A bitch will. I know bitches have left Seattle to come live in Atlanta and swear up. And you like, bitch, you left from one coast to the other one. Well, she left that whoredom over there and tried to start a new life over here, knowing you don't know this bitch.
Right.
But because the whore is a whore, she come over here and start whoring.
That's real talk. Yep. That's what they do.
But
and the sad part about it, somebody gonna fall for it, Tommy.
Yes. But that's why she was selling that shit. And I'm glad you brought up DeJounte Murray, because this is a man that makes millions of dollars in the NBA. He fell for the lie. And a lot of men in the black community fall for the lie because our mother was a whore. We know our aunt was a whore. It was some whore that was real close to us. So therefore, we're trying to justify her whoredom, or either got used to the whoredom to where it's easy to convince us to do this. Because you look at Brandon Ingram, he in a relationship with a woman by the name of Glorilla, a bitch with a whole what did it look like on her neck? It's supposed to be a gorilla, but it looked like one of those animal crackers on the middle of her neck, on neck. And if y'all don't remember, she tweeted, she said, the thing that makes her pussy itch is a man happy.
Insane.
Tweeted this.
The thing that what?
Makes her pussy itch. That's how much she don't like to see a man
happy.
Imagine saying this.
So this bitch just like Reese Bobby. If I see a man, I'm just gonna fuck it up. I gotta figure out a way to make this nigga's life
fuck it up. So
That
she
don't
said
make
this.
sense to me. That's crazy.
Well, you watch these black men of millionaire, and I remember the black girl told me, "Why are you tripping on Glorilla? She's worth a bunch of million. He lucky to be with her. She worth more than him." I said,
Glorilla.
Said that Glorilla was worth more than Brandon Ingram, who just signed
Glorilla better be
$150
lucky he
million
got
contract.
money because that's a rat. That's a
No, what'd you call the other one?
roach. I call Sexy Red as a roach.
Oh, look at Mr. Fantastic up in the hotel. What? Who you up in the fuck? Get it? Mr. Fantastic, look at him. He got the nice hotel. I see you. Ain't even got the twins bed. You got one bed. Okay, you put in extra.
Nah, man. I just know a couple of Patels, man. Thank you. Come again.
Did you see what we talking about? Did you get to see it beforehand?
Yeah. I was watching. I was watching on the way back here.
Thoughts?
It's Superhead, man. Again, I mean, the whole culture is just what it is, man. Unfortunately, it's crazy, and I think it's a big psyop as to where they're just trying to get women to believe that hoeing is the way. Right? You even got niggas talking about hoes is winning, but you know. The price of the pussy done went down at $20. I mean, it ain't $50, it ain't $40 no more, it's $20. So
I know. I mean, I heard.
So listen, man, I get that's all it is, man. They're trying to get these women to believe that, you know, if everybody is hoes, the niggas ain't got nothing to choose or make demands of like better women.
Right.
Yeah. But who do you think they're selling the argument to? If you had to guess, like who's being sold the argument or who's buying the argument the most, would it be women who aren't whores who say fuck it, might as well be one, or men who are saying, well, I don't want a whore, and then they say fuck it, might as well be with one? Who do you think is being sold the argument the most?
No, it's definitely the women because, like you said, niggas can always cheat with hoes. So I mean, hoes gonna always be here, but if you oversaturate the market with hoes, now it makes the women less accountable, and you know they have to be more cognizant of their behavior. Everybody just does whatever they want to do, right? She can do as many dicks as she wants and be like, well, hey, I did 27, she did 37. What's 10 more?
I wonder too if the bag is running out on them. That's why they're running this narrative of getting married too, because a lot of brothers, a lot of people in general are getting caught up on these hoes in their game, so they just using them up for their money and getting rid of them. Unless you're stupid like Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs about to have a whole lot of problems. He got 4 kids on the way. Diabolical.
I don't like that every time we do these shows, I'm trying to go somewhere, Cap, and you go there before I go there.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Yeah, no. We seem like we
listen. TNT exists for a reason. It exists for a reason.
That is crazy that I'm sitting up here and doing it. And Nina, you don't join the show. And Nina, you trying to talk or you to left? You want to come up here and talk with us? Nina, can you hear me? I'll put it in the back.
Yeah, so because I think
pause.
No, that's not a pause. That's a woman.
Okay.
That might be private. You might want to say private.
I'm trying to learn. I don't know how to use this word.
Yeah, if it's a woman, it ain't pause. Putting a woman in the back, you might want to say, "Yo, I'll be right back." You might want to say that. But I think when it comes to what they're doing, I think it's because they know, these hoes know that a lot of men are getting caught up with their game. And so now the new hustle is, you can marry us, we got value. Not realizing that they're still selling you on the same thing they were selling you in the first place, which is vagina and head. It's the same thing. It's just a remixed narrative. So now the new narrative, I'm better than the virgin. When you're not better than the virgin. There's nothing better. I don't even know how a whore could compare to a virgin. A man, if a man is a man, let's say if you got a woman that's inexperienced, ain't it greater to teach her what you like as opposed to getting this woman, she flipping around doing all this? So you be like, you nasty.
Right.
How many niggas you done did this shit to? You devalued at that point. So I think that's what it represents also.
All right, I got Anger Man, you know what we talking about?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna let you and my man Corey done got the Corey got the camera on and shit. Okay, this is a special occasion. What's the special occasion, Corey? The bitch you
I'm
don't get
not
to
at
watch?
work.
Oh,
No, I'm not at work. So usually if I'm at work, you know, I got a whole lot of background and everything going crazy and whatnot. And you know, you don't want nobody to know the company that you're working for. So people, people start to get mad and start hating. So, but you know, they figure that shit out on their own. But I did see the beginning of it. And I'm gonna say this and allow me to explain. That means that whores are winning when they can get a grandiose attitude to where they think they can say that, hey, we have value. That means that they think they're winning, right? That even more when you got women that see value in getting all the likes that they want and all the attention and all the thirsty dudes that run up and say, oh my God, you're so beautiful, but you just got a whole planet ass and all the other stuff. Yeah, that that's what makes them think that they're winning. So of course they're gonna try to say, well, I have value too. Look at all this. No, you don't. No, you're for fun. Motherfuckers is gonna keep fucking and ducking you. You may find a sucker or a lame that's gonna be like, oh, you know what, she's so beautiful, and then she's gonna go back to her original attitude, her factory reset, because she put on that facade for so long. So yeah, I will hope that brothers don't keep falling for that trap, but they do. If they do keep falling for that trap, then that means one thing, that they're gonna keep thinking they're winning.
Oh, okay. Well, shouts out to my brother Corey, aka DJ Academia. Why you looking like Academic's nephew? Looking like DJ Academic's nephew. Okay, Nina, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, dear. Did you see the video we played? I'm gonna play it for you and Angry Man, and then get y'all attention. I want y'all to take a look at this video, and then I'm gonna let Angry Man go, and then I'm gonna let him go. Y'all watch this and tell me what y'all think.
A cum dump type of, like, you want this, but patriarchy and love sluts. Like a cum dump type of, like, you want this, but patriarchy says you can't marry this. Patriarchy says marry the virgin,
But then you the slut behind her back, you lose her trust.
you're gonna ruin her life. I want more men to feel safe marrying the whore. Because they're gonna keep you good. You're gonna wake up to sucks. You wake up, I'm already on freak shit. There's nothing you can't propose to me that I won't at least consider. I like doing household chores, but for sake, first thing in the morning, my man gets this, and he gets it in any way he wants. He would have crawl on my face and exactly.
Start at home, where you really want to be. A couple weeks ago was my birthday. The plan was that we're gonna have a foursome.
So they said start at whore. That's what you really want to go. We're gonna go to Angry Man, and then we're gonna end with Nina on this one. Angry Man, you're the man of 1,000 faces. People love to see the face you gonna make. What did you think about what you just heard?
So she's the reason why women aren't in charge of anything, nor should they be, because she doesn't understand that there's a reason the patriarchy does not want the man to marry the whore, because it breaks the rules. You have rules for a reason. You have structure for a reason. I literally was on a panel last night having this debate about whether or not casual sex, if it becomes the norm, is the decline of society. And people just don't get it. You have rules for a reason. You have structure for a reason. There's always going to be dudes that's going to mess with hoes. There's always going to be dudes there's always going to be brothels. There's always going to be that type of thing, but that's not supposed to be the norm. And this is Corinne Steffen, Superhead. This is her just trying to make herself valuable when she knows she's not. Like, she literally destroyed her value throughout her whole life. And now that she realizes that she devalued herself, she's trying to flip the script and make it seem like what she is valuable, and she's not. And she just can't accept the shit.
Yeah, that's pretty deep. And to be honest, she got a nigga out here like this.
Oh yeah.
So we might not should listen to this bitch. That's who married her. That's who married her.
Did you hear what the
Listen, that
prosecutor
nigga fucked
said?
a man, though.
Did you hear what the prosecutor said when he was in there?
What did he say?
What did he say?
What she say?
She said it's clear that he's not attending to his family matters.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I said this
Wow.
bitch.
First glass, bro.
Yeah, that bitch is trying to be clever and all
Yes.
that other shit. This bitch, you fuck out of here.
Okay, so Nina,
Yes.
I
I
hear
don't
you
agree.
laughing. I
I
can hear it in
don't-
your motherfucking voice. Don't you be laughing like that. What is it that you think with your fine ass? Nobody want to hear what you got to say, but you fine as shit, so we gonna listen. Go ahead.
Okay, so I agree that there are rules to life, but people break the rules all the time.
What you
And
talking about, Willis?
huh?
What you talking about, Willis?
I'm talking about what she said. I felt what he said.
Okay,
that
but no, but I'm
there's-
saying women saying that. I want to know what you think about women's that those two women saying you should marry a whore.
No, I don't agree that you should marry a whore.
Why do
At
you think
all.
they're selling it though? Why do you think they're able to tell other women this and women listen?
Well, because that's what we're listening to in the music, and that's what we're seeing online. Women are. I have never seen this many women naked in my life. Everywhere you look is naked
true.
women. Every time I turned on the internet, it's naked
Naked
women.
women.
And that's all they're talking
Mm.
about. That's all Megan Thee Stallion talking about. That's all these
Right.
rappers are talking about is sex and body and
Yeah.
being a
Well,
whore. I mean,
Whores
that's
are
what they
getting
rapping
glorified.
about,
Yep.
talking about.
Well, to address what you said about breaking the rules, yeah, everybody people break the rules, but you can't build a civilization on people
Off
breaking
that.
the rules.
Correct.
You can only build a civilization on people following the rules. Of course, you're
Correct.
going to have people that break rules, but that's the whole reason why you have punishments and laws.
Right.
I think they're trying to sell women on the long shot, which keeps them out of their natural position. Every woman is trying to do what Cardi B has done. What are the odds of out of all of the women of you becoming a Cardi B, where you can amass to what she has amassed to by simply being a whore? And women think that they can
What the
do
hell
that.
is that?
And that's
Brian
why they
trying to
live
act
the
like
life
he
that
don't
they
see
live.
it. Brian trying to act like he don't see the
What
screen.
is that?
Just
I said,
look up. That
I
is
see that
the
ugly
great.
bitch?
What
You
the
look a
great?
mess.
What
What
in
the fuck?
See that ugly bitch?
Is that little Mo?
Hey, why is y'all
No.
why
Yo,
why
this
are
looks like a
y'all
little
why are
kid in
y'all
these tighty
hating?
whities.
Why are y'all hating on Shorty Shit's name? Why y'all doing that?
Yeah, that look like a little kid in they tighty whities, man.
Oh my
Right. It's
God.
like that
She
this
looking
woman done
next.
put on her man's birthday. And y'all, I want y'all to think about it. Think about this. It goes back to what Nina said. Those women have gotten so comfortable that they can't exist in clothes.
Right. It's crazy.
shit
They're
is
And
they're
what
even
reason
wearing
does she have
lingerie.
to come outside like that?
That's
Like
my
They come
she don't
outside
have
in
no friends.
lingerie now.
Yeah, she don't have no friends. She don't have
no,
no-
Yeah.
but see, they feel like, say it again, Nina. Why would this woman feel the need, even though she looked like a rogue leprechaun? why would she feel the need to walk outside like this?
Yeah, she
Tell 'em.
looking mess. I mean, she looking mess
But
because that's what they're showing online. That's what we're seeing.
Melanin, you're a woman.
Diabolical.
You could be this woman's friend. Why didn't you tell this bitch not to come outside like this?
I would not walk with her.
Yeah, no,
like that.
she ain't got no business outside like that. She don't even have the body for it. She look crazy.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Did she not look in the mirror?
Whoever managed her to come out like that, they should be fired.
That look like a diaper. You know how little badass 2-year-olds be running around with them sag ass diapers
Look,
and shit?
it almost looked like she got a little slack in the crotch area. Who the fuck does that?
Yeah, it's buckled in the back too. Like it's like
Yes!
it's buckled in the back. Like, what the fuck is going on here? What little more got going on, man?
I don't understand.
Who is this?
That's
That's
Little
Lil
Mo.
Mo.
That's Little
A
Mo.
bitch.
No,
I'll
it's
tell you
not.
who it is. It's a
Yes, it
bitch with
is.
no friends.
Yeah, she ain't got no friends at all. That's Little Mo.
Yeah, I
It
guess she
is.
It
got like
is.
a mic. I guess she
She's
got like
too
a mic or
old to
battery
be
in her
walking around
in
like
the
that.
thing.
Somebody
that's
put a battery in her back. Are you right about that?
Literally.
Mr. Fantastic, you're right. Somebody put a battery in
Literally.
this bitch back. But I love that you said that, Nina. And then, ladies and gentlemen, y'all can say whatever I want. These are women who are saying this. So I didn't bring this up.
That's right.
She said that women are making other women feel like they have to be like this to be considered like them. The camaraderie, I will say this. Cap, you grew up in New York.
That's right.
The camaraderie amongst men kind of make us do certain things. True or false?
True. That's true.
Nigga selling dope. He got a nice car. He keep money on his in his pocket. We look at him and we say, well, I want to keep money in my pocket. I want them hoes. I will do whatever he's doing to get that, right? We're typically like that. Men, that's how we do it. It's the same thing we tend to follow with women. Women will see other women and say, well, if society is saying that's how they should look, that's how they should act. I'm gonna throw this to you, Mr. Fantastic. Can we ever get to a society worth a damn if the women are selling to the young girls this prospect, which has Lil Mo out there looking like Lil No?
Yeah, no, I say this all the time. Women suffer from I'm every woman's disease. Black women specifically, right? This is why Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion have such a chokehold, because these women. Somebody got feedback. I think it's Nina. You got to mute up.
Oh, yeah, Nina, mute yourself when you're not talking, then unmute yourself when you're trying to talk.
I didn't say anything.
No, I said mute yourself because it'll throw some feedback, I think. Because if you're not using the right mic, it'll throw feedback. So when he talks, it'll like give a echo.
A crack.
And they think it might be you. So you see a lot of the people, they just press that little mic button where it mutes and then unmute yourself when you want to jump in.
Got it.
Yeah, but
okay, go ahead.
Yeah, great. Yeah, so that's what it is, man. Again, and it's I say this too. It's the path of least resistance. It's easy to be a hoe. It ain't if you just. I mean, hey, just do dicks. Pause. Right? Hey, who gonna who gonna what was the shit? What's the name came up? Nene, right? Who gonna check me, boo? Type shit, right? That attitude, that shit is metastasized, man. I can't even believe it. And like you said, the power, combine that shit with the power of social media, you're bombarded with it. Like you said, bro, it's titties and pussy and ass and everything. Every time you turn around, even Instagram slick allowing it now, where she'll have clothes on and then she'll snap her fingers or do some shit or whatever. Then she'll flash and she damn near naked. You know what I'm saying? Or she just covering up her nipples. So yeah, man, women like sex-driven societies because that gives women more leverage, because women know men always want sex. So yeah, and if you're pushing that and the young girls are being taught by these girls' mothers, if their mothers are doing it, and this is what mama did, why would the daughter do anything different? How would she know to do anything different?
Well, Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Fantastic, go back to, I think in the old days, I think as young as I was, you would hear sex sales. So now they think sex is love. That's just my guess. But remember the slogan used to be sex sales, or you had to be sexy, or you had to be skinny, this type of woman to be a model and all the other stuff. And now everything is coming into play.
You saw it coming to fruition. What was that song? No romance without finance.
Gotta have a
J-O-B.
The J-O-B.
Be with me.
Yeah, but now none of that. But the thing is different now. It's no longer that sex sells. Sex is just everything, and a nigga ain't gotta have no job.
It totally degenerates. That's what I'm saying.
Shout out to Tommy. Tommy, you came up with what? Madden Kings, right? Madden Kings / hobosexuals. These women, bro. These women will be lawyers, doctors, high earners. I mean, in Atlanta, you know this. They fucking with the nigga that's selling dope. This ain't no myth. This ain't no lie. This is not exaggerated. And when we say this, people think we lying. No. You take the highest class black woman you can think of, bro, and she got a hood nigga, drug dealer, killer, gorilla nigga somewhere on her resume. And we ain't talking about early. We talking about after she's still accomplished.
Oh, Mr. Fantastic. You must have didn't hear what Cap was talking about. Cap was talking about DeJounte Murray, who took on a hoe like this woman said. What are your thoughts on that?
Again, I feel I have no sympathy for DeJounte Murray, and I'm starting to motherfucking listen, young niggas, young rich niggas. Holla at Unktastic, okay? I just looked this shit up yesterday, Tommy. There are 19,000 plus cities in the United States of America. My nigga, if you are a professional athlete, I promise you, I can find you a fine ass non-industry hoe somewhere, brother, to where you ain't got to share a bitch that's already a baby daddy for a rapper.
Bro, they don't want it. They don't want that shit, dog.
That we trying to change the culture of
relationship
rehab. But bro, hey, I'm doing my job as old nigga. And I'm trying to show these young niggas the way, bro. Y'all got to stop trading these hoes like Pokemon cards. It's like they don't want, like you say, they don't want to unless another rich nigga done had her. It's crazy.
They gotta fuck them all. The ass catch them, ass catch them.
And what's crazier is, bro, I'm not fucking at the NBA young boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I
got the Nestle Crunch.
I think it's mental homosexuality, and you know, I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I think it's a mental homosexual thing that you want to have sex with this woman because she has sex with these other entertainers.
You remember I said that on I said that on Fresh and Fit.
Yeah, that. Oh, I didn't see that part, but I did watch it. But there gotta be some type of homosexual shit when you know. I'm gonna just throw names out there. Michael Jordan slept with her. I want to sleep with her.
Every time I tell this nigga something in private, he then turns around and says it on the show. I'm really sick of this shit.
I'm trying.
I wanted to listen.
It just came out.
I wanted to be like Mike, and I wanted to lay pipe like Mike. And since she said she had been with Mike, I said, "Wow, I'll get to be next to greatness."
And you be feeling like I've never understood sleeping with somebody because they slept with a famous man. I've never understood that. Like, what goes get relationship?
It's the thing to where, and Tommy talked about this years ago, because, and this goes on not just from the celebrity status, but down to the hood status. These boys that are raised by these women, they have taken on that mentality of these women, and they are competing. That's why they want to try to take each other's girl. That's women shit.
Right.
A woman, just like we were talking about a couple of weeks ago about the men, the three dudes that had 86 kids, because those women will try to do that. They compete like that. But over the years, these young boys have now taken on that mentality of women, and that's why they are competing like that. There was a time in my generation, man, if you had her, I didn't want her. Not to be my girl. If we was just running her, if she's a runner, that's one thing. But my girl, I didn't want her if you had her, or if you had her, or if y'all had her, or if we had her. Now I'm gonna make her my girl.
Right.
They don't do. But today, these young men today, they compete like women with these girls amongst each other. I want to take, just think, you think about these niggas in these songs. I want to take your bitch. I want to take your girl. I want to take your girl. I want to take your girl. Then when you take it to the celebrity status, all them niggas in Hollywood, all these celebrity niggas, they all fucking the same group of hoes. They not going out, and these niggas are going all over the fucking world and could have, like Mr. Fantastic talking, they could have
any girl they want. Any girl they want. That's why I said it's, that's why I said it's gay.
That's why Amber Rose get passed around.
I never thought it was
Steve Harvey daughter, stepdaughter, whatever, getting passed around. They want to fuck the same group
All
of
of them
bitches.
want
That
this
shit is
lady.
insane to me. I can't understand it, but it's a female mentality where they're all trying to fuck. Like, women will fuck the same guy, the dope dealer of the hood. All the hoes want to fuck that nigga because they want to be the one to get him.
That's a good.
It's the same thing with these young niggas.
How you think that girl got the name Superhead?
Right.
She literally went on a dick sucking tour. I want to suck
every nigga is like, I need that experience. That's gay. To say I need that experience. That's some gay ass shit right there, man. To know that she done suck 10 niggas in the industry dick that yo homies, and you get off by saying, yeah, she sucked my dick. What's special about that?
I gotta throw this to Anger Man. I got an idea for you, Anger Man. You and I gonna produce this shit. We're gonna put our money and we're gonna produce it. We're gonna produce a porn. And in the porn, it's gonna be 100 niggas gonna fuck this bitch. But the last nigga who fucked this bitch gonna get down on his knees and marry her and he gonna say, "I love you. This the best I ever felt." And he gonna marry her, and with all kind of cum on her face, she gonna kiss him and say, "I do." It's gonna be called The Biggest Simp, not The Biggest Loser, but The Biggest Simp. What do you think about this idea of what they're saying? These men being with bitches who have been through everything, and they getting down on one knee like DeJounte Murray. How do you feel about that?
I mean, it's disgusting for numerous reasons. One thing that they don't think about is the fact that, okay, you wifing up this hoe and you have a kid. You don't even know if that's your kid.
Ooh.
And not in the sense of bloodline. You could be the last person that skeeted in her and got her pregnant. But psychologically, you don't know if that's going to be your kid or not with all that DNA she got swimming around in her.
Ooh, Freddy Krueger, boy.
Yeah, you got dudes out here, they got kids by women, and they wonder why they kid cutting up and don't act like them. Because he acting like one of the niggas that fucked her before you got there. Like, they don't think about that. Like, it's already, you know how the old folks used to say back in the day? They used to tell girls not to be messing with a bunch of dudes because you get a piece of their soul.
Yep.
Well, they found out, like, I forgot what study it was, but they found out that women retain men's DNA when they have sex with them unprotected.
Yep, I brought that up.
So
Microchimerism. It's called microchimerism.
Yeah, so how do we know that DNA isn't affecting that child?
And her, for that matter.
Yeah, both of them. You feel what I'm saying? So the entire idea, like, and it's crazy y'all talking about this topic because I was on a panel last night where they were debating about casual sex and whether it contributes to the decline of society.
Me on there, man.
And bro, I'm up there dropping information. I'm dropping books. I'm dropping studies on all the civilizations that fell because of this. And they pretty much, there was a couple of guys up there that pretty much told me that everything I was talking about didn't exist. The 80-20 rule don't exist. There's not, we don't have a problem out here in the dating mating world. I'm like, what planet do y'all live on? Like, you don't see this shit out here?
The dating scene has got piss in it.
If they don't tell, but
You said a dating pool got piss in it.
Yes.
You said what, Cap?
I was saying if they agree with you, they can't do what they're doing. They have to disagree with you.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. In addition to the fact that, like, I don't know, there's a conversation I want to have with you about that offline. I don't really want to turn this into a race conversation, but I notice whenever you have debates with certain individuals, they kind of come at you like you're inferior intellectually, like you don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
Even when you quote, I had one guy quoted a book, Sex and Culture by J.D. Unwin,
right,
where he basically studied all of these cultures.
Mm-hmm.
And dude told me, he was like, that book was written in 1935. That's not relevant. Like, what? Like, so any book that was before 1950 is not relevant. So,
well, Angry Man, here's something that I think, and I'm gonna speak for Cap, even though I haven't spoken to Cap on this one, but I think that Cap and I have realized this. We know that when we walk into a conversation with white people, especially white men, they already view us below them, so we don't even view. I'm not even offended by the white guy thinks I'm below him. I'm shocked if he doesn't. I know that everything I say to him, he's going to question it. So I have to allow him to do that and feel good about himself as I whoop his ass in a debate.
Oh, definitely. And I agree with that totally.
Because he don't think I'm on his level. I don't believe that I've ever talked to a white man and he thought, because remember, when white men say things like this, you're very articulate. Why the fuck would they say that? They don't say it to another white dude.
Right.
He speaks so well. He's so well spoken.
Like when Trump said that about that African nigga, when he said you speak so well.
Yes.
He said that shit.
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
You go through that. And I agree with what Tommy is saying. That's why I like to make sure they know I'm superior to them. I always do that in debates. Like I'll pull out the information. And I remember I recently sat with these Jewish rabbis, and as I'm dropping the information on how the state of Israel was formed with the Balfour Declaration and stuff like that, only thing they could say, oh my God, I can't believe what you're saying, but they could not disprove what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
I agree with you. And what I wanted to chime in, I'm gonna give it right to you, Angry Man. When you brought up the book from the 1930s, what people don't understand is our carnal nature doesn't change over time. It's just that carnal. It's only when you psychologically control or mentally control your carnal nature do you bring about value. So whether that book was written in 1930s or 1600s, our base nature is always the same. That's why you create rules, like when you were saying earlier, that goes against the rule. That rule is to control that base nature. Otherwise, we'd all be fucking hoes.
Yeah, but see, my thing is, I found it to be ridiculous to try to discredit, because I get it. Some books in the past might have pseudoscience in it, but when you're talking about a book that basically studied the historical habits of 86 societies over 5,000 years, and you look at those societies and they have one thing in common, which is they kind of start off with these sort of strict rules around sexuality and how they engage with each other. And then when they reach the pinnacle of that society, they then get lax when it comes to sexuality and lax when it comes to gender roles and sexual identity. And then all of a sudden you start to see the decline before it completely collapses. So I'm like, bro, if we can look at the history and see that this is problematic, you feel me? We have to understand that like hoes exist in society. They've always existed in society, but they've never been the main thing. That's never been the rule. You know what I'm saying? If you have married guys back in the day, they're married guys and they're going to function like a married man in that context and raise children. Even if it's a facade, the facade is still important, because the kids that are being raised by that father and mother, they don't know that dad went to the brothel to get his Johnson sucked. They don't know that. You feel what I'm saying? But when you change it to where the women are just openly doing this, how are we raising the next generation if they're looking, if they can go on TikTok? I was on TikTok the other day and a black woman was on there, and this is what she said flat out. And it's been a while since I've been shocked. And I'm still surprised I was shocked by this. She said, it was a really nice looking lady too, nice looking sister, right? She said, I'm looking for a man that's dark skinned, 6 feet with long meat. I said, God, like, bro, who, like, when did, bro, I don't know when all of this really first started happening, but when I was younger, women didn't talk like that openly. You feel what I'm saying? Like, at least they didn't around me. Like,
Angry Man, they are openly using the phrase big dick energy.
But but check this out. So Angry Man and Tommy, even if you listen to the lyrics of some of these chicks, it's crazy, bro. Like the shit that they say. Like I don't know how I came across it, but Lotto got this song called Blicky, and she was talking about how she want to do, like, she want a hood dude. She want this type of dude that's out in the streets, that's you know what I'm saying, shooting motherfuckers and whatnot. And then when you get to the Megan Thee Stallion and then the sexualized or the sexual content that they bring out, then you got, oh shit, Sexy Red, and then the twerking on the stage, all of the degenerate shit that comes together. They think that this is really the way to get a man and keep a man.
I always tell y'all, I think that part's wrong when y'all say that they think that's the way to get a man and keep a man. I think it goes back to what Brian was saying. They know who they are. They're trying to change your mind. Yeah. They know that's not the way to do it.
Yep.
But how do you change your history when your history already exists? You change the expectation.
Yeah.
If I don't throw 10 interceptions, I need the next team I try to get on to think that 10 interceptions ain't bad.
Ain't bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
That's
and what
the whole
Angry
thing
Man was
is
saying
trying
before.
to.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, bro.
I said what you were saying before, it's like talking about just how, you know, there's a place for everything. And it gets problematic, like when you're talking about the decline of societies. It gets problematic when we try to blur those lines. Yes, there have been whores since the dawn of time. There will always be whores. You need to leave whores at the whorehouse and in the streets. Because when you try to bring a whore
into your house, it causes problems because she doesn't fit. And when you think, it's just like it's just like when you go and get a wild animal. If I go get a fucking tiger and bring him into my neighborhood, a tiger's gonna do what the fuck a tiger does. And if I try to let that tiger go, well, we just gotta love him. We just gotta give him a chance. Then it's going to be problematic, and it's not gonna be until some Siegfried or Roy gets eaten by one to where we say, well, maybe this wasn't a good idea. When you look throughout history, whores have torn down fucking kingdoms. Look at what in normal recent things of recent. When you look at what Miss Chalet did to Death Row, one whore,
Helen of Troy. Like people don't realize.
Whore.
You know what? People don't realize.
What she do?
Helen of Troy was the damn Trojan horse.
What she do?
Yes.
Yeah, she definitely was.
So if you can
what
go
Miss
look up
Chalet
on
do? She was
YouTube,
fucking all of the niggas.
She got a baby by Dre and
Daz tells the story. Yeah, he tells the story how that one bitch fucked up Death Row because she fucked Pac, Dre, and Suge. She was fucking the three hottest niggas at the fucking label. She wanted the attention of all three of them niggas, and them niggas literally started falling out because of that shit. Which is
look
one
how
of the
Faith
reasons why
Evans
Dre-
destroyed. Think about it. Biggie
Yep.
Smalls was the man. She turned him into a punk to where he got on a song and said, "Mig or something." If Faith had twins, she probably be Tupac. That was the lamest line in history, and yet this man delivered it because he was hurt. DeJounte Murray got online and delivered, went from a nigga you thought I'd like to be like to where you was like, who is this nigga? These women have caused these men who you think are worth a fuck to look like groveling ass punks.
Yes.
And with Michelle A, the funny thing is, after all of that, some kind of way she finagled it to make herself the victim.
The victim.
Yes.
And look, and Brian, the thing you said about the tiger is funny because just to show you how messed up people are today mentally when it comes to things and where they fit and what their natural thing is. I saw a video on, I think, TikTok where this bear was attacking a deer in this lady's backyard. And she was like, oh, my God, what should we do? Leave him the hell alone. That's what bears do.
That's nature. What the fuck? That's nature.
What you mean we should stop this man, this bear from being a bear, angry man? We got to stop this bear from being a bear.
Yeah, and look, that's the funny thing, Tommy. Patrice O'Neal said that. He said having women walk around the job wearing skimpy stuff is like having a bear at work and salmon get to walk around with honey on it and shit. And you go, oh, it's like, stop being a bear. Like, what?
It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. Whores are going no matter, and just like how even with Corinne Stephens. Corinne Stephens could go and get some celebrity nigga that would marry her or whatever the case would be. And it's just a matter of time before she fucks it up. She's going to go and whore because that's all she's done. And that's why you keep whores where whores are at. You don't mix the two. Even the mob, they do it. They got their guma on the side. They don't never bring that bitch to the house. No, I can't.
Okay, so you can't.
Remember the rule, Brian.
See this, and I know Cap can chime in on this because Cap probably know the scripture better than I do. We have science that proves that it's not good for women to be whores. But in addition to that, every religious text we have talks against whores. Like, how much proof do we need that it's not normal for the majority of the women? Bro, I saw a freaking post where one chick done cursed out Felicia Rashad. I said, good God almighty. Like, y'all, they even cursing out Claire Huxtable.
They gotta leave her. She's off limits.
Dang. Shout out to Stacey Galore and say,
America's mom.
I gotta say, shout out to Stacey who
was off limits.
I had to put Stacey up there because Stacey up here saying this is great content. Y'all talking about these whores.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So if you're a hoe, you think
I knew you was gonna do that, Tommy.
Yeah, that's diabolical right there. Keep her down.
Nina, what were you saying, Nina?
So hoes can't change. That's what you're saying?
No,
No, they
no, they
can't.
can't.
No.
No, they can't.
No.
And that's the
So
problem.
men who are players can't change to be in the
Men and
player.
men and women are
They
not
not the same.
equal.
Thank
Men and
you.
women are not
Shout
equal.
out to that shit.
Horse can
Shouts out to Melanin.
You're
horse can
amazing.
lighten up their
She's
horn load
amazing.
over time.
I tell you, I
but they're
love
still
Melanin, man.
whores. They're still going to
Yeah,
whore.
men and women.
I want to
Yeah,
hear.
man.
I want Melanin and Nina. Y'all go ahead and Melanin, tell her why you said men and women are different in that aspect.
Well, I know men and women are very different. I just wanted to hear your opinion.
Yeah, no, and I want to hear what she has to say about, because she stated that they're different, but I want to see if she can elaborate more on how that, because what she's asking is, well, if a woman's a whore and a man's a player, how is it that you then believe that a man can become different, but that woman can't? Why do you believe it?
Well, I mean, a man, it's in a man's nature. It's not in a woman's nature. I know women like to talk and make it sound like, well, what a man could do, a woman could do. You cannot. It's the same thing when a man could run down the street with no clothes on. He's still going to be a man at the end of the day. If you do it, you're going to be a whore. Like it's just that simple. Like, what do they say? A lock that opens up any key is a bad lock. And
a key that can open every lock is a valuable key. A lock that can be opened by every key is a shitty lock.
Yeah.
Yep.
Facts.
Very good analogy.
Facts.
Very good.
Yeah, that's a good analogy.
Go ahead,
Lyric
Liz.
got a
I want to
hand
hear
up.
from these ladies.
I will say this, since Angry Man brought up the scripture, I'm going to say this, and I know Kat's going to correct me if I'm wrong. Also, hello, everyone. So even in going into the scripture, we have to look at the biggest portion of the scripture where God deliberately had, Hosea marry a whore, a prostitute, and then she had children according to what was going to happen to the children of Israel and go on. And even with that being said, her getting married, her knowing what her husband was going to do and all these things that were going to come to be, she went back to being a whore. She did not change. And there was a whole purpose that was being done through that, so that the children of Israel could see their sins and have all of those revealed, and then have what was going to happen because they were in sin because of that. And she didn't change, and her husband, is written down in history and moved a lot of people, but she remained in her whoredom.
That's a metaphor that Hosea's used. It's about everything you said about that, but he didn't literally marry a whore. It was just a metaphor of how whorish Israel was.
They were being towards him because of the idol worship that they were
because of the
doing.
idol worship.
That she didn't stay with him, like the
And
children
that's
stuff
Israel,
and
and that's
everything
talking about
happened.
Israel. So as Hosea is going to Israel, trying to get them to change, they remained whores.
They remain whores against. They remain whores against God because of all the idol
exactly,
worship
because of the
that they
idol
were
worship.
doing. And he was talking about how he was being drawn apart. But the woman that he married, she went back. She went back to everything that she was doing. And I understand the metaphor part of it, but she still went back. Like she didn't stay with him. She went back to idol worship, and she went back to everything that she was in.
Not even that, lyrics. If you want to still talk biblically, I tell people all the time about what happened with the Hebrews when they were in Egypt. When they left, there was a reason. A lot of people don't understand why they had to stay there for 40 years in the wilderness.
Right.
And I've had to explain to so many people, because to do like how Jesus does, speaking a parable, if you got family members who were in the projects and they had roaches and you want to help them out and you say, come move into my house, what's the one thing you do not allow them to bring with them?
Any of their
stuff.
Yeah. Why?
Can't bring them clothes, Doc.
Because you'll have roaches.
They'll bring that shit to you. And Nina, just to just drive the point home, a man who fucks a lot of bitches still wants the family structure. A woman who fucks a lot of niggas has no want at all for a family structure. She doesn't see that. A man fuck bitches, but you'll watch a man cleave, as the Bible said, to his wife. Nigga beat the hell out of his side bitch for trying to go tell his wife what the fuck he doing.
Yeah.
You
I
won't
do it all
find out.
the time.
Yeah, you won't
And
find out who I fuck until I die, and these random niggas show up at the funeral, and they still won't say nothing. They'll sit there in the back real quiet.
And
Crying.
Tommy, entering into something is completely different. You know, even when women try to compare, you know, everybody try to compare a woman and a man, you allowing somebody to enter into your complete physical body, that's a lot, you know. And so when women say, you know, well, it's unfair, it's actually not, because that is just a whole nother like realm and scope of things. And I just wouldn't, I think that that's different. That in and of itself, I think will shut down any conversation, because a woman that will allow, you know, that many entries, I don't know how else to say it, that, but would allow that many entries, you have misused yourself.
Just think about
Plus,
this.
it's
Would you rather
not.
be
It's
a
not.
shovel? Well, I would say this now. Go to your anger, man. Just think about this simply. Would you rather be a shovel or would you rather be a landfill? Because see, the shovel, after I shovel a bunch of shit, I can spray it off and make it look brand new. But that landfill where I'm throwing that shit, it just sits there, festers, starts to stink, and it's horrible. Your trash can, you throw trash in your trash can all day. Which smells worse, you or the trash can?
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, let me say this before we move on from that. I don't think we acknowledge enough just how the Bible is like a cheat code for women. The Bible pretty much tells you women are never going to be on par. And starting in Genesis, I think we underrate the fact of the matter that the first entity, human, animal, plant, wind, air, oxygen, motherfucking element to disobey God was a woman.
Bitch.
Okay, I don't think we gloss over that shit. Adam then God told them together. God told them together. He didn't tell Adam, "Hey, go tell that bitch I said." No,
Hey,
he
how
said,
did they get to? Fantastic. How did the serpent, which was a man, get her to do it? Because that's important.
He beguiled her. He talked to her without the man
No,
there.
no. But how did he get her to do it? You're right. But how? What did he say to her?
He said you would have the power that God had.
He said you would be a god. First he told her.
He was
that God was wrong. First he said, "Ye shall not surely die," which instantly, what does she say? My nigga lying to me. I knew that nigga was lying. And then when the serpent said, "You shall be as a god," what does that say in her mind? Ruling
I got
over
power.
me.
I got control.
I got power, and now I can use this information to dominate my man and his information.
But
And
still,
so-
but that's what I'm saying. And I'm not discounting that, Cap, but that's just
but that's
one of many,
important
right?
to the story, right? That's just
I got you. The context. Now let's move on. The next story that we hear is the two women, right? The two mothers, the two whores, right? The two whores with babies. One whore lays on her motherfucking baby, kills it, steals the other whole baby, and hey, you have to go before the king and say, hey man, whose baby is this? It's my baby. No, it's my baby. Fuck it, cut the baby in half. Fuck it, I don't care.
And that's another thing.
But
that's another thing.
If I could,
that's another thing.
If I could, real quick, on that subject is the difference between a whore and a woman, because in that story,
because the woman
when
said,
Solomon said, "I'm gonna cut the baby in half," the woman said,
"Give it to that lady.
Let her have the baby. I don't want the baby to die." The whore said, "Kill the baby."
I thought they both whores though.
No,
they weren't. One of them was one of them was just a woman, but she had stolen tried to steal that woman's baby. So the woman had tried to explain that this woman stole my baby. So the argument, which is why Solomon was a wise king, and what else did Solomon do? He had a bunch of hoes. Let's get it in. And he had a lot of hoes.
And God told Solomon, who God said, Solomon is the wisest man alive. He wasn't smart enough to not listen to them hoes.
But see, if you listen to what he did, Solomon was. Let me tell you why Solomon was smart in that decision. The reason why he was smart in that decision, because sometimes you have to let the devil, no matter how long you wait, the devil will reveal him or herself.
No, that's weak.
You just wait.
No, that's weak. And when you get into why Solomon's problem was, some fellas may not like this, because he was sleeping with them whites Chinese, and Africans. That was his downfall.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about in that decision, nigga.
He
Stop
His
hating.
downfall was the building altars to their
nigga.
gods.
Right,
No.
yes.
No.
His
But
downfall was building
the
altars
one
to
thing-
their
Let's
gods.
get it clear. Let's get it clarified. Israel was told not to mix because they would
They
serve those
were,
other
and he
gods.
did mix, and
Right.
then he
And once
started
you mix,
building their
and when you think
altars.
about a relation, but that's my point. The sin was sleeping with the women because what came with that, like in any relationship where you get with any woman or any man, you're going to blend your lifestyle.
And they can start to
It's
manipulate
a natural thing, right? On both sides. If you get a Christian and a Muslim, they're gonna create Chrislam. They celebrating Christian Christmas and Ramadan. They doing both.
Right.
It's natural. So
Right, I'm not
Islam is
disagreeing with
crazy.
you.
So I'm not saying you disagreeing. So when he started sleeping with them white women and them Chinese and all that, he started
building
resurrecting
altars for
idols.
their
Right? He started
gods.
building altars. Why? Because he was in love with them white bitches, in love with them Africans. And I'm trying to be nice. And so that was his downfall. His downfall wasn't the women, because when he was marrying the Israelite women, he wasn't resurrecting temples.
That ain't my
Right, but he
that
was
ain't what I was
building
talking about.
altars to
I'm not gonna let
one
y'all just, I was just talking about that situation with the baby. I said with that situation, what made him
Leave
wise.
white women alone. That's all I'm saying.
Shut up. What made him wise in that situation was that he allowed those women to show their true character. He did not cuss either one of them out, and that's why with Fantastic, I'm gonna let you finish that, Fantastic, then we'll go to Anger Man. But what I thought was cool about it, and that's what made him wise, was his ability to allow people to
Yeah, let her
expose
talk.
themselves.
Yeah, let her talk. Yeah, so no, and at the end of the day, Cap, no matter if they was Chinese, Japanese, white,
Look at
Israeli, they women, goddamn it, they had titties and pussy. So either way it go, my point stands. The Bible tells you that pretty much the downfall of everything is gonna be a woman if you give that woman enough leverage, enough power, and you don't keep her under control. Right?
Absolutely. If you want a more gangster scripture, Ecclesiastes 7:26 says, I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and traps.
And traps.
Only
Snap,
men
trap,
that,
and snare.
only men that flee the Lord. A wicked man to be taken by her. Men that fear the Lord will not be taken by her.
Well, the thing is, women have always been the devil's tool since Eve, right? But there's a couple of things that I notice when it comes to, like, whenever the conversation comes up about can a hoe be redeemed, and then we compare it to men. The thing about it, there's a reason why women shouldn't be promiscuous compared to men being promiscuous or men having multiple women. If you have a guy, let's say you have a guy that has multiple women and that dude has children with those women, right? Under some sort of patriarchal type system, right? So they know that they're from his bloodline. They know who their father is and all of that different stuff, right? So even though they got different mothers, their bloodline comes from their father, right? So they know who's who and what. But when you look at today with the women that are having multiple children by multiple dudes and they're doing it generationally, how the hell do we know who's engaging unwittingly in incest or not?
Yeah,
you literally right now, as we speak, will have kids that live in an area, and as teenagers, because they don't know who their father is or who their grandfather is or any of that stuff, they might actually be getting into relationships with their freaking cousin or their sibling, and they don't even know it. And like, nobody wants to talk about that. That's one thing nobody wants to talk about. The other thing nobody wants to talk about that women are engaging in today, which is why I think whoredom is so prevalent. Nobody's talking about the massive amount of children that these women are sacrificing. Nobody's talking about that either.
Tell me what you mean by sacrifice. Tell me what you mean by sacrifice.
Planned Parenthood. That was a thing back in the day. That was a thing back in the day where people would sacrifice babies and shit. And it's like, when you look at it from, I know everybody's not religious, but when you look at it from a spiritual perspective, it's like, bro, why are you really doing all that? I know what they say they're doing it for, but why are you really doing that?
No, if it weren't for whoredom, there would never be a need for an abortion. I want y'all to think about it. Without whoredom, why would a woman have a need to take a baby's life? Because if it wasn't for her being a whore, she would be having a child with someone she wanted to. There wouldn't be this mistake. The whoredom, I need to get rid of this baby, came from, well, I'm fucking this married man, and I don't want to have this married man's baby. Or I fucked this guy outside of my marriage, and this shit won't look right to my husband. These were situations in which these women knew that having these children would expose their behavior. I can cheat on my girl all day. If my side chick get pregnant, I can't walk away from I was cheating. I can't lie and say she lied.
And look, I thought Cap was going to give us the scripture, but Cap, you know about the scripture in Leviticus where it talks about where they forbid people offering children to Moloch.
Right. Yeah, I'm familiar with that one. Yeah,
I feel like that's what
passed through the fire. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, I feel like that's what they're doing today.
That's absolutely what they're doing. I mean, I think even more than that is I think everything, when they have kids, just to put them on child support, they take the kids from the father, all of that. You talk about Leviticus 18 and 21 when it says, and thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire to Moloch, neither shalt thou profane the name of the Lord thy God. I believe that's the one we're talking about. Yep. I think anytime a mother takes that kid from her father, she passed from its father, you're passing it through the fire. I think all of that is the same exact thing. And it shows that you hate that father, hate that kid. Because when you stop the father from seeing that kid, you're not hurting just the father, you're hating that child. The child don't understand your relationship problems. All the child knows is I want to see my dad. I want to hang around my dad. I want to do this with my dad. And you're stopping me. And you hate your kid so much that you'll do whatever you can to stop that. And what always happens in most cases, if the kid is intelligent enough, when they get older, they have resentment for the mother for keeping them from the father. That's usually
and it's messed up because, in my opinion, the child benefits the most from the mother when it's small, but as it gets older, it benefits more from the father. So she's literally cutting the child off from their own prosperity,
their own growth. But I had to talk about
there's a nature and discipline. Like when they're young, they get the nurturing, but when it comes to the discipline and boundaries, that comes from the father. It's a natural balance. And they
like when a boy is raised by his father, he knows when the mama come home from the store to go out and get the groceries. And speaking of groceries, J. Core got a question for got a statement for Mr. Fantastic. You can defend yourself. Jay threw $20 at your boy, and he said, Mr. Fantastic lost points with me when he said a woman shouldn't eat a man's ass. Talking about a man's ass stinking and sweaty all day. You're supposed to soak in the tub or shower prior, bruh. Mr. Fantastic, what say you?
Brother, no straight man is supposed to be receiving pleasure, from his ass at all, brother. That's why you have a penis. And the head of your penis has thousands upon thousands of fucking nerve endings, brother. Now, if you want to be a Lamborghini door leg nigga, or you want to be a nigga that's doing the bending, you go right ahead, brother. But I'm cool, brother.
Yeah, straight man. I gotta agree with you on that, man.
Yeah, I am not finna be sounding like motherfucking Maxwell, nigga.
Can I say one thing? Can I say one thing to the brother that
it's niggas out here getting their ass brother? Like, so like,
let me say one thing to the brother. I gotta say one thing to that brother. Let me tell that brother something. I'm gonna just keep it funky with you because you seem like one of them people that think because you clean chitlins you can still eat them, right? So here's the thing: I don't give a damn how much you soak your ass in the tub. Your ass is still gonna be nasty, brother, because that is where waste comes from. You can soak your ass forever, and it's still gonna be problematic, brother. So I don't know. I don't even know how that was an argument.
Yeah,
this nigga just want to hit some high notes.
Super chat for that.
Get him out of here.
First off, fuck you, angry man. Fuck you, Fantastic, and fuck you, Tazaria. I'm here to stand up.
Let me wait before you say that.
Tommy, do not.
Let me ask you a question.
Tommy.
This is for the left.
Wait. Let me ask you a question.
Stop it right now.
This is the wild ass turn right now. How did he get his ass? He's going in the air.
Hold on.
Bent over.
Tommy.
No.
Hold on. If I took a trash can and cleaned, this is a trash can we've been using this trash can for years. And I take this trash can and I wash it and clean it. And then put some food in it. You gonna eat that food out of that trash can?
So y'all niggas say, Tommy, answering.
What was you about to say, Tommy?
Yeah, what you about to say, Tommy?
Brian, you ain't no good. We got beef. I got beef with you. Because you just want to get it. You just want to let him get it out. Want to hear him say it.
I'm just gonna say this.
Stop laughing.
They
Take your
making
hands
fun
down.
of
Go
you,
ahead.
Put that down. Put that comment down.
Look.
Chill out, caveman. Chill out.
Look, I'm just gonna say this. Stop knocking things until you try.
Yeah.
And how
listen, Mr. Fantastic. You want something that's fantastic? Oh my God.
Oh my God. Is you trying to sell this shit right now?
Yes, I am trying to sell it like a green clean machine. I'm trying to sell it.
I'm so confused. How did ass get associated with groceries? I'm still trying to understand that.
I'm lost on this shit here.
Listen, the most sensation a man gets is in his prostate. Look it up.
That is very true. That's true.
That shit is not true. I'll never know that.
Yeah, it is.
No, it is.
There ain't a greater feeling than my rod and not my ass. I'm sorry. I'm not agreeing with none of that.
I didn't say stick is something in it.
I feel sorry for the niggas that found out that it's in your ass.
I didn't say you stick something in it. That's not how you get the feeling of it.
Can I say something quickly?
Wait a minute. Your penis feel good. You don't stick nothing in it.
The Lord bless me.
Yeah, listen to what you just said. But you don't stick something in it.
Ass. Ain't nothing going in no man's ass.
No,
I know what I'm saying is you don't stick nothing in the penis though.
Right.
I ain't got your penis can rub up against your underwear and it feel good. We can rub our penis with our hands.
The God in his infinite wisdom made the penis the greatest sensation on the planet.
He also knew that a nigga's ass like get licked.
No.
How you feeling, Cat?
Right now?
How y'all feeling?
Another level.
Burnt down the whole stick that shit.
They against
He burnt down the whole stick.
We need some holy water.
Lisa said, let her bitch lick it. All right, let's see if we can do a poll.
No.
I just want to say this quickly before we do a poll. I will say
You know what?
I've done a lot of
You know what? That is literally what they just said.
Any polls involving assholes, okay?
What they just said.
Did you hear what I said?
No,
yeah, what they just said is the epitome of Eve tricking Adam into eating that apple. It's the epitome of it.
Angry man.
That's the epitome of it. Shut up, bro. Eve is like, don't worry, this is okay.
Listen, I know an Israelite nigga. Listen, I know an Israelite nigga right now. Well,
he'll tell you it's great at one
now. He lets a woman bang him in his ass.
Come on now, stop. That's too far.
Well, y'all heard Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy likes it.
You guys, I will say that
his name is Trick Daddy.
There's been a lot of autopsies that have been performed by myself, and
you said
there's
what?
a lot of men
she said she has performed this. She said she has performed this herself. Go ahead, tell him.
No, I didn't.
Listen, I need you to repeat what you just said.
Don't let Tommy play with you like that.
sure I'm clear. You said
yeah. What did you perform for that
Autopsy.
again?
So there's a lot of guys that have
Autopsy.
passed
Autopsy.
away,
I got you. Autopsy.
and they have died with like so when you pass away, everybody gets like a CAT scan, and a lot of the times the thing goes off, and we always have to check because there's a lot of men that come in, even the ones that die from homicides, they have butt plugs in. And I'm just like, this is crazy.
You live in Atlanta? Where you at? You in Atlanta? There's some freaky ass niggas right there. Dying with
Just walks around with this all day.
Hey, y'all don't remember the story I did about that dude? You remember Brian, the dude who won a Super Bowl, played for the Chicago Bears, and they found him dead in the hotel room because a nigga fucked him to death.
So
he was not a Chicago Bear when that happened. He was off the team.
Oh, you must be a Bear fan. You must be a Bear fan.
Yeah, I am too. Cap, I am too. And you know what? I'm gonna agree with Brian on that one. He was not a bear when he died.
I thought that was the Raiders thing behind
Don't
you.
do that.
No, he was a bottom.
No, Cap. What's behind me? No, what's behind me? That's a military thing. That's a military symbol.
Okay,
but, yeah.
It's been a pleasure for me to watch the faces of Cap, Mr. Fantastic, and Angry Man realize that your boy
Tommy throwing his legs in the air, or is he bending over?
Listen.
Y'all doing it at the same time. Y'all start doing this. Y'all start doing it like, say it ain't so, Valley. Say it ain't
I'm
so,
gonna assume Tommy trolling, man. Tommy can't be trolling. I'm not gonna. I'm calling Tommy
Cap,
after
I
the
don't
show
think that
tomorrow.
he's trolling. Like, I'm not trying to start anything. I don't think he's trolling. I've heard him say it before.
Hey.
Never be the same.
I will not listen to a woman say can't when it comes to the tank.
But wait, stop. Hold on, stop. Because now, see, wait a minute. Those are two different things. Those are two different things. That's two different things. The landing strip is different than the hole, bro. So you trying to conflate things now, brother.
The snack. So you saying the snack box is too close to the outhouse, and now all of a sudden you made a whole boundary right there.
Right.
Like,
I mean, brother, you played basketball before. You know where out of bounds is at.
Angry Man is using the Monopoly analogy. You know when you don't go to jail, but you're on that little bitty piece that say just visiting. That's what Angry Man is.
That's the landing strip.
I ain't in jail.
Landing strip. But under no circumstances are you to go to jail. No circumstances.
wait a minute, Angry. So are you talking about the gooch? That's the name that they
He said
call
that
it.
it's okay to do the gooch.
Nah,
Who you know? Wait a minute. What woman you know with pinpoint accuracy where all she's making the coach?
Hey,
listen. A bitch
gotta
gonna
have
get either
pinpoint accuracy.
one or two things. Listen, you get too low on them balls, your motherfucking head, your forehead gonna get tapped.
Right.
Or I'm gonna give your ass that fish hook under your right.
Wait. Fantastic. So wait a minute. So Fantastic. What happened is when she lick at the shaft, you feel good. Once she get to the balls, you start getting concerned. Once she get to the bottom of the ball,
hey, as soon as she get past the equator of them balls, Tommy, no, baby, you gotta come on back up. You gotta come on back up, baby. Come on.
He said it's an equator. He said it's an equator.
Fantastic. So are you saying, Mr. Fantastic, are you saying that the tank is the gateway drug to the ass?
I don't understand.
Like, hey, too close, brother.
Just like
that
is a myth, Brian. Just like
that
is a myth.
Get me.
Oh, man. Boy.
Hey, can we change? Can we?
The concept of the gateway drug is a myth.
Can we
Not
talk?
gonna have me, motherfucker, lost and turned out. Goddamn it, motherfucker, Olivia.
Can we talk
Not
about
gonna have
something
me
else now?
turned
Do we get to change the subject now?
Wait a minute.
Cap is disgusted right now. Cap is disgusted with y'all.
Wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to have a one-on-one, and Angry Man, Mr. Fantastic said you cannot lick the gooch. That is a gateway drug to licking ass. And Angry Man says, no, you can take the chance that you won't go farther than that.
We look. I agree with Fantastic with staying away from the groceries, but you talking about the tank, y'all just going a little too damn far, man. Y'all just going a little too damn far, brother.
It's like that blues song. Hey,
that's a little too far.
Right.
Nah, I'm cool, bro. Like I said, listen. Again, the balls don't do shit for me. No way. That's for her. She's just being performative. I don't get no fucking real positive sensation, baby. Hey, everything is at the top. Goddamn, the motherfucking penthouse suite, baby. I need more attention at the penthouse versus you trying to get to the basement, bitch. No, bitch. My shit stop at L, nigga. Ain't no fucking subfloor.
At the lobby.
That's it. Oh yeah, lobby. Thank you. The lobby, bitch. Ain't no basement, bitch. Don't try me. We'll be.
I am seriously crying. There's tears in my eyes.
Hey, how much longer for this segment of the show? How much longer?
Hey, Mr. Fantastic said we're gonna have a misunderstanding.
When do we get past this segment of the show? Like when do we get past it?
Hey, I'm past it. I'm good.
Yeah, please.
God,
that's one of
Cap is hurt. Hey, Tommy, Cap is hurt, man. He's hurt.
We gotta stop. Cap, why don't you want to have this conversation, Cap?
This is some shit I don't think we should be talking about. And
you could have stopped that. This is some shit. You could have left it there.
Yeah. Like this is diabolical, man. This is gay shit. Like this some gay shit we talking about right here, man. This is gay right now. This is very gay conversation we having right now, man. I'm not having this conversation. This is very gay conversation being had on this panel right now.
This is anti-gay, Cap. I'm gonna say this.
You are, me and Fantastic. We on the same page. I think Angry Man, I don't know. You might be borderline. Angry Man might be borderline.
Y'all not gonna put me in that category. No, because that's where you draw the line, brother. That's where the line is right there, brother.
Angry Man said, "Hey,
he on the block."
Angry Man said, "Hey, I snort a little powder, but I ain't gonna smoke no crack." That's what
right.
And guess what? Fantastic? You know damn well there's a major difference between snorting some coke and doing some crack. You know there's a major difference.
Translator, my nigga. I feel you, brother.
Hey, there's a major difference between a line and crack.
Hey, brother, I'm drug free, brother. Hey, Tommy, I'm gonna hit him with this one. I'm hitting him with this Georgia term. Neither damn one of them, nigga, for me. Okay,
Now one.
Not a now one of them.
Neither damn one of them.
Oh, I like Angry Man. Angry Man said, well.
Yeah, that well fucked me up right there. Yeah, that well fucked me up. That well fucked me up right there, man.
I don't know if I go that far.
Angry Man was like, "Oh, I ain't paying no hoe, but an escort, yeah, I might." I had an escort, Your Honor. I didn't have no whore. No, I had.
Y'all remember what Whitney Houston said? Whitney Houston said, "Crack is whack. That's for poor people." And what ended up happening? She was smoking crack. It's a gateway drug. You can't. Oh man. You listen. If you fuck around, if you gonna shoot a 20-footer, why not just shoot a layup? That's what's gonna happen with your anger, man. If they go shoot, they already in the paint.
Hey, Cap. Cap. This too shall pass, brother.
I'm waiting.
I tell y'all what, though.
I'm waiting for it to fucking pass. That's what I'm waiting for. Like, how long we got to wait before we can get past this shit, man? Like, what?
I tell you,
it's comedy gold, Cap. That's the only problem.
Yeah.
Comedy.
Tell Angry Man, what are we doing right now?
We clout farming.
There you go. That's how I know this shit ain't real. But yeah, clout farming. That's it.
Angry Man said, Cap said, I don't want to play this game no more.
I like the game, not the topic. I like the game, not the topic.
I will say, boy, I knew this shit was coming because I'm like, these niggas don't know my boy. I
can't believe I'm up here straight up crying. I will say y'all, I will say this. I probably had 0.1% chance with melanin before the topic. I have no shot now. Melanie kept saying no. Y'all didn't see her. She kept saying no. I had a little respect for you.
I didn't want to know. I didn't want to know.
I don't want to know.
No.
Oh my God, boy.
Oh,
hilarious.
I did not need this.
I'm telling you, just go back to the clip and when y'all rewatch this. There's a clip where all three of y'all are in a row and all three of y'all shaking y'all heads like this. Gold. Like, not talking.
What made it funny?
Like this.
I think that's what made it funny. It was like a clear line of hell no, yes. But the Angry Man was like, well,
I ain't gonna go that far, Mr. Fantastic.
That's what tickled me. The Angry Man said that you conflating things. That's different. It's different. I ain't gonna. Yeah. I'm telling you, y'all have made my night, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all don't hit these people's cash app. Go over there and subscribe to these people's page. Y'all ain't shit. This is a wonderful Tuesday night, and y'all have made. I'm telling you, y'all have made my month, and it's the beginning of the month, so all it can do is go downhill from here. But I appreciate it. Brian, that I brought up my topic. You had a topic, and then I'm gonna go to my man Cap. But you had a topic you wanted to bring up. What is this on your mind?
So I wanted to ask this question: who do you think is truly responsible, or who is at fault for the government shutdown, and why do you think so?
Raise your hands. All right, Mr. Fantastic. And I was told that it was your birthday.
Oh, it's no, I'm doing the nigga version. You know what I'm saying? It's my birthday week. I started doing that at about 37. You know what I'm saying? I started because I'm through half of them. You know, more likely than not statistically timing. So I got to start taking these things serious. I don't know how many more I got. So,
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, but no, it's on the 8th. My birthday's on the 8th. I'll be in Brazil. So yeah, I'm in Dallas right now. That's why I'm in a hotel.
Well, I tell you what, that's why you in that luxury hotel. You see him down there in that luxury hotel.
I ain't luxury now, goddamn. It ain't no motel, but it definitely ain't luxury.
Listen, you have a picture and a light.
We see them
right.
back there, bro.
The picture is what gave it away, nigga. You in a fancy hotel.
Yes, I ain't stupid.
This is fancy, nigga. Listen, I don't know. It's gonna be fancy.
You got a fancy light. You got a fancy.
Yeah, right. You got a fancy light.
That lamp is fancy.
Yes, I'm not gonna let you try to put yourself down in front of these good people.
Yeah, you in Dallas, man. You're in a good city. I was just in Dallas last week.
Oh yeah, you were.
Yeah, I was in Dallas and Houston.
I just had some good ass barbecue, man. I went to like the little tower thing. Whatever the fuck they got going. This shit cool.
Okay, brisket. You do brisket?
Yeah, that's all I fuck with is beef. I don't fuck with the swine.
That brisket in there.
You made Cap happy with that one.
You sure did.
You may cap, you and Cap getting along too much.
leave
I
that
don't like that.
alone.
I
Yeah,
don't
leave that
appreciate that at all. I tell you what. Okay, well, before you answer, Mr. Fantastic, cast brisket or pork? Which one you do? I do pork.
Brisket, hands down, clear.
Brisket.
I'm the only motherfucker eat pork. Oh
hell no! I eat ribs, tips.
Thank you.
What man? Hey, I eat pork. Let me tell you something. No,
Thank you, Corey.
You fucking uncircumcised Philistines, man. All of y'all.
I will occasionally eat some ribs.
Philistine.
You feel what I'm saying?
And brisket is different, bro. Even when I did eat pork, the brisket just hit totally different, bro. And especially beef ribs, them big ass fucking brontosaurus
dino ribs, dino ribs and
dino
brisket.
ribs.
Hey, boy, down here.
Yeah, but they ain't as tender as pork. They're dry. They're more dry.
Not down here.
Let me say this right quick.
Not
hey,
hey,
so
not in Texas, bro.
no, I go hunting, so you ain't gonna put nothing past my plate. The only thing that I won't eat is
raccoons
possum.
and shit too. You eating raccoons, possums. You
We're Southern, of course we would.
No,
eat
no,
that.
no, no. Hold on. No, I don't touch possums. Possums, that's too ugly of an animal.
Don't nobody fuck with no possum.
Yeah, I'm about to say nobody eating this nigga.
So y'all eat like raccoons and shit, right?
We eat a deer. We eat deer.
Oh, deer is lawful.
Deer.
Deer is the best meat to ever have. It's
Deer
just like-
turkey. I haven't had. Yeah, I haven't had coon yet. Well, I tried.
Deer is only deer.
Are you saying raccoon? Like you see a raccoon and say
coon? That means you're a cat.
Raccoon.
That's a rat, though.
But deer is good, but only if they soak it right and get that gamey taste out of it.
Well, that's what a lot of meat.
A lot of meat, like the lamb is like that, like that. Yeah, it could be gamey.
Yeah, if you don't cook duck right, that shit's nasty.
Oh, I don't eat duck.
You gotta dress that deer right. If the deer is dressed right,
you gotta beat it.
Eating the back straps, that's some good eating.
I've slaughtered a few animals myself with these hands. I've slaughtered a few animals, like cut the throat and everything.
Yeah, you got
the meat is good according to how you beat it.
Yeah, what?
Nobody's gonna say anything about
Now, Tommy said something that is absolutely correct. That is correct. That's why I got wise. That's why I got wise.
You gotta slice it right first before you eat it, brother. Jesus Christ, this nigga here.
Well, I got wise.
Go ahead, Mr. Fantastic. Who's at fault for the government?
Oh, by all means, man. And this is an opinion. It's been proven. The Democrats have rejected a bill to open the government up, I think 13 if not 14 times now. This is not opinion. This is just easily to be seen. And because they don't have any leverage other than that, this is the only thing they're doing. And the sad part about it is they're making Americans suffer for trying to get fucking benefits for illegals. They're literally keeping the government shut because the Republicans will not sign off on allowing fucking illegal immigrants in the medical part, in the fucking what is it, Affordable Care Act, the Obama shit, right?
Yep,
so that's what everything is being shut down for. This is why fucking TSA mad as hell, nigga. This was the fastest fucking TSA I ever went through. And you know how usually you got certain shit or whatever that shit screen. I went to the airport 2 days ago. Nigga, my shit went through there. He's like, hey man, here you go, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, bro.
I could have had a person. Nigga, TSA not giving no fucks. Okay. And in Atlanta, nigga, you better show up 8 hours early. Cause they like, hey, nigga, listen. But nah, man, it's just very, very unfortunate that Americans are being affected for illegal immigrants, bro. And the Democrats are on their in desperation mode because they don't have the House or the Senate, you know what I'm saying? And like you said, but because they can't get the 60 votes to pass it through, they're holding out to keep this going as long as they have. And I think today they said we tied the longest shutdown today at 35 days.
Yeah, that's today. Yep. Yeah. You know that the last one was when Trump was in office too.
Yep.
The longest one was when Trump was in office. I don't think
because they're more concerned. They're more concerned with trying their best to make Trump look bad than actually doing what they need to do. Because that's right. The other side of it too. That's the You know, if they hold out and keep the government open, they can keep trying to blame Trump for it, because most people, you know, this on that particular side of the fence, they're not going to view it like, oh, well, the Democrats don't want to vote for it. They're just going to say, you know what, this is Trump's fault I ain't get my food stamps, you know?
That's correct.
And
Yeah,
that's
I
what I was
agree
gonna
with
say,
that.
Angry Man. They push the narrative that you know, Trump wants to take things away from you and have people believe it. And the Democrats even went as far as pulling people and having them speak like females, like, oh, you know, my son, you know, has autism and he's not going to be able to do this and he's not going to be able to have these benefits because of Trump. And it's not even about that. Like, they didn't even try to talk about the negotiations and them trying to deny the funding to go toward, you know, medical, and that they won't agree on it, but they know that they can push and insert, pull people's emotions and get them to believe it in that regard, because they're not going to read the bill. They're not going to understand or know that that's nothing what it's about. But then now that they have something tangible with not receiving food stamps that they probably wasn't even using for food anyway, now they can even more say, oh, Trump did this to us. He doesn't want Black people to survive and things of that nature.
Yeah, which is crazy, because anytime you have a discussion with Black people about SNAP benefits, the first thing they'll say is, well, we're not the face of it. Then why is it every time there's an issue around it, y'all want to be the loudest ones?
And why are Black women online talking about robbing stores and stuff if they're not the face of it?
Thank
If
you,
you're not
Legacy.
if you're not the face of it, then why is your face popping up saying what you're going to do for your
Well,
babies that you don't even care about where they at? Did you feed them this
well,
morning?
if we being honest though, Black people are made the face of welfare since we've been put on welfare, but we're not. So depending on which algorithm you're looking at, you're going to see Black people talking about it, because, of course, because welfare is affecting so many American people. If we just look at it from a blanket position, when we get into Black versus white, that's not something Black people created. That's something the government created. We don't control. When we look at stats and they say Black people are on welfare this much, white people on welfare this much, we didn't create that. So if you look at it, a blanket statement, it's supposed to just be an American problem where poor people are losing benefits. But when Black people were allowed to get welfare, they were made the face of it. That's just facts. When
They
there's
were
more white
face
people,
of it, but would you agree that with the even yes, what you're saying is true, and it is politically correct, and on the stance of yes, if you look at it wide scope, yes. But I think that when you narrow it down, you know, like Angry Man has says, when you narrow it down, and in a lot of, you know, Black women have come out to the forefront to, you know, make these statements to where they are bickering back and forth and making their face of it look ugly. That's the bad portion of it. Yes, when you don't look at it in a myopic view and you see that it's an American problem, that's understandable. But when they make themselves look bad because they're on it and complain about it, and then also go forth to say that they have all this money and they don't need it, then why did they open their mouth to say anything about the shutdown? Why did they say that they were going to rob stores to get food and things of that nature?
but I think you can't expect the way Black people express themselves and white people express themselves are different, because white people are complaining differently than Black people. Like, I put a video on my Instagram channel where you got white people in this long ass line, hundreds of white people trying to get food from this food program, food pantry. Yeah, from this food bank to get food. So when we say make the face, who's making the face? I saw Fox News say we tired of people spending money on weave and nails. When Fox says that, nobody is thinking about white people. They're thinking about the Black woman, because he specifically said weave. So we're not thinking about no other race of people that's saying weave with white people, with Asians. We're thinking about Black people. So, and when you look at another stat I put, it's like 11. The way they isolate it, they try to make it like whites is 7 million, but then they do German XYZ. But when you add those numbers up, it's like 11 million something people, 11 million something white people, 4 million Black people that are currently on welfare, according to the statistics that they provide. If we go by the percentages, I would say it's 50. Let's just say it's 50-50. Neither
Yeah.
one should be. Which one?
No, it's not. When when you look at it, here's the thing. You're right about there being more white people on food stamps.
It's almost 12 million.
But that's actually it's more like 20 to 24 million.
Okay, but it's only 4 million.
36%,
But
26%,
look, here's the thing.
everybody else.
Here's the thing. This is where the problem comes in, right? It's more of them on food stamps, but it's only because there's more of them, right? So
that's not my argument, though, Angry Man.
Okay, I get that. But what I'm saying is this: the reason why we keep getting saddled with being the face of it is because we utilize it more.
No.
So when you look at when you look at the numbers, right? When you look at the numbers overall, there when it comes to white people per capita, there's about 10 to 12% of the white population that's on food stamps. There's about 200 million white people, right? 200 million white people. Out of the 200 million white people, there's about 20 to 24 million white people on food stamps. When you look at black people, we're about 40 million of the population, right?
49,
49, something like that. But we participate in it to the tune of 25 to 27%. So there's about, you look at it, there's more white people on food stamps, about 20 to 24 million. Black people is about
4 million.
8.9 million.
No, it's about 4.
But when you look at it, when you look at the percentages comparatively, when you look at their population, there's 170 some million white people that are not on food stamps. There's like 30 million black people that's not.
I think it's a little worse than this, though. I think it's this is not a racial thing, even though the black race is being used as the face of welfare. I don't think that they are the reason why they're canceling it. This is about rich people not caring about the poor.
Absolutely.
I
agree with that.
So what I mean is the reason why black people are the face of welfare in this argument is because white people that don't like black people are not going to give a fuck about welfare being canceled, even though it affects them. So white people don't even realize that the rich white people that are making sure this lockout, you could blame the Democrats, you could blame Republicans, I don't care who you blame, but rich white people are using the myth that black people are the kings and queens of welfare so that they can cancel welfare. And when everybody goes to talk about why we don't need welfare, nobody is talking about white people need welfare. They're only talking about we're tired of black people being on welfare. So what do the rich get to do? The rich get to cancel something that should be for the poor.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. When it comes to, but here's the thing, right? I'm not saying that. The reason why we're the face of it is, of course, because there will be racist white people that will say, oh, it's black people that's on welfare. But it's also because we're the loudest when it comes to welfare. When it comes to welfare, we're and I get it. I've seen videos with white people complaining about not getting their SNAP benefits, but I've seen way more.
If I could, I'm not saying anything about race other than the rich are using that we are the so-called face of welfare to seduce the white people that need welfare to think it's a black problem so that they can still cut it off. You know who's in the trick bag in this whole thing? Poor white people.
Yeah, no,
they're in the trick bag. Like, we're not in the
here's
trick bag. We've been poor. We've been poor. We're gonna stay poor. We're gonna survive this. These white people gonna kill themselves.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm not under the delusion that rich white people give a shit about poor white people.
That's the point of, right. That's the play of black people on welfare more. That's the whole play now. So that but
here's the thing I disagree with this. And then Fantastic can have it. The thing I disagree with about this, right? You may have some portion of rich white people that want to try to use the race narrative in order to get rid of that program or to lower that program for whatever reason, right? But you also have rich white people that want to keep it because they're trying to incentivize the illegal immigrants that are coming here so that they can get votes from them. So that's the little war that they got going on right now. You have
that I agree with. Right.
You have some rich white people that want to get rid of it because they feel like there are people abusing it, regardless of what color they are, right? But then you have that other portion, like I just said, they want to keep it in place because they want to incentivize more illegal immigrants coming to this country. So that's part of the reason why we having this going back and forth.
Who are the victims?
The people the real victims are the people that really need it.
Right. So whether black or white, which is my point. So this is one of the rare times I'm not making it racial at all. This is just about rich and poor. That's all it's about.
Yeah, it's a class issue.
Right. It's not about, like, I'm not getting on the even when I showed the video, when I showed the video of white people being in line, when I commented, when I said they try to make this about a black person thing, but this is just a poor person thing. This ain't about black and white.
But here's my issue, and this is the reason why I will tend to make it racial when I talk about the SNAP benefits and welfare. The reason why I'll make it racial is because I know the damage that it has done to our community and the damage it continues to do because we have individuals.
But now that's a different conversation, though. I'm probably going to agree with you because the way we had to get the welfare assistance, what it comes with, all of that I'm agree with. But when we're talking about the shutdown has nothing to do with how welfare fucked us up or helped us.
Oh, I don't disagree with that.
That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is
I'm just saying that's the reason.
What you said. This shutdown is what you said. You got one side that want these illegals and doing this. You got one side that wants it to be one way, is rich people in power and then making the poor suffer because the welfare is only like 1.4% of the budget.
Yeah. Now, would you agree with this though? When you say rich people that is pushing these agendas, you do know some of them people are black and some of them are white.
That's why I said rich.
Cool.
That's why I said this is the first. It's one of the rare times. This is not a racial argument. Rich people don't give a fuck about the poor,
and they shouldn't
care about maintaining their level of wealth. So they don't mind having this. The Republicans and Democrats don't care about this stalemate. If they got to go another couple of days, they already broke the record. If they got to go another couple of days, they're going to go a couple of days. The only people that's going to suffer is the poor.
Yeah.
That's it. Black
and
or white.
And here's the thing. And here's the thing.
Who are the peons? The poor people who are the peons, we're the ones, well, I'm not poor, but we're the ones that's going to fight and argue. You white people own it more than us. You black people are the face of this, and not realizing we getting played by both the Democrats and Republicans. I would say more by the Democrats than the Republicans, but we're getting played by both.
So you mean all the people? You mean all the people who dated R. Kelly?
I don't.
You said peons.
Nigga.
But look, I
never gives you an opportunity
at all.
I agree.
I want to go after Mr. Fantastic.
We're in agreement, but here's the one thing, right, that annoys the shit out of me. The poor people that really are hurting because of this. They're not the niggas that's online screaming about they gonna rob the store. Because the poor people are somewhere trying to figure it out. Like if I'm poor and I'm hungry, the last thing I'm thinking about is making a TikTok about it. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. We got some folks that and it's not just black people. I've seen some videos of some white people. I saw a video of a white chick talking about she get $4,500 a month in food stamps. I'm like, how the hell you getting $4,500 a month in food stamps in tax-free food?
Right. Real talk.
Okay, now Mr. Fantastic want to jump in on this. Go ahead.
Yeah. So the stats, Cap, you was off by a lot, right? So it breaks down to like 36% white people, 37% white, 26% black. And we know that blacks overrepresent when we start talking about the stats, right? Because again, we make a smaller percentage of the population. And if we make up total 14% of the population and you represent 26% of food stamps, that on its face is already an issue and problem, right? And then we know it's even a smaller percentage because only 12% of Americans are on food stamps overall, right? So for black people to represent 26% of food stamps, and then white people to only be 37, that means they're either right at or below the level they're supposed to be at. So that's why what you're saying is just not accurate from the number standpoint. Now we get
I
to
don't
the
know
point.
why you're arguing with me with the numbers when I'm not making this about race. I'm just making it about rich or poor.
Yeah, morality, right? So I guess more morality. So that's what I was getting to. For the morality standpoint, no. Why should the rich care about the poor? Because the poor aren't doing anything for the rich. If anything, the middle class are. And I think the middle class are the ones that are starting to speak out louder because the middle class are getting tired of the poor. Because I don't know if you know this, right? Be that whoever. I showed a video of this. In the summertime, the same people that were getting snapped were bragging and talking about, yeah, y'all mad, y'all jealous. I appreciate y'all taxpayers for paying all this shit and la la la. My family gonna eat good, my kids gonna eat good for fucking what's this? So 10 months of the year, these motherfuckers got free food. Now you lose it for 1 month. And guess what, Cap? If they lose it for this month, guess what's gonna happen in December? They're gonna get double pay.
They'll get double, yep.
They're gonna be double pay. I have no sympathy for these niggas. Okay, I have no sympathy. I have no care for a motherfucker that get free motherfucking food for the whole goddamn year. Steaks, crab legs, shrimp, eating good and bragging about it. 2 buckets of fucking food they don't gotta work for. So no, okay, and I'm only talking about those who are able-bodied individuals and these motherfucking notorious nutters and motherfucking serial fucking baby mamas out here, okay? That's what I'm talking about.
When you have that type of conversation, this is why I didn't make it racial, because you're proving your hatred for black people when I'm not. I hate white people, but even in this conversation, I'm not talking about who's taking advantage of welfare. Like you making that argument as if white people, we can't pull up articles where white people are robbing welfare, taking advantage of welfare, just like black people.
Where did I mention race?
Black? Who was you talking about when you said black people on there talk about they getting this free food and all? Who was you talking about?
No, he just said
Did
people.
I say black people. I don't think I said
Who was
people.
you talking about?
I was talking about the niggas because the niggas were doing
Thank you. So when I say black people, don't say you wasn't talking about it. That's my point.
Well, hold on though. But wait.
If I don't mind what you said, but when you're responding to me, it doesn't match what I'm saying because I'm not making this a racial argument. I'm just making this a rich and poor argument. So I never said, when I pulled out them numbers, it wasn't to say who's doing it more than the other. It was to say that both races are on welfare. Poor people. I got you. Yeah.
Thank you for the clarification. So let me go back to what Lyric was saying, right? So the original question, the original statement, how to start this out was, like you said, everybody's on welfare, and we're only trying to make black people the rate on the face of welfare, correct?
Right.
And what Lyric was saying, and I was trying to bolster, is the fact that the reason why black people are the face of welfare is because they're the only people that are not only bragging about it, or mostly bragging about it, but they're the only ones talking about resorting to criminality once it's cut off. White people just saying, "Oh man, I need my money. I need to, I'm mad because they're taking away my benefits." Niggas is out here talking about robbing stores and other law-abiding, tax-paying citizens.
But before they had a risk of SNAP being canceled, white people was robbing SNAP. I can give one high-profile example of Brett Favre. Brett Favre, NFL football player, Hall of Fame football player, robbed SNAP. So let's not make it like black people are the only one that robbed SNAP.
They just said that. I forgot who it was. I don't know who it was, whether they were white or black or whatever. They just found out that there was fraud going on, like to the tune of 66 million when it comes to the SNAP benefits. There was 6 individuals that work in the government or work in that program that was stealing.
Right.
So I don't know who did that, but that's crazy.
Right. And so that's my point in saying when we start, we're always gonna be the louder. We more animated and shit. So we're gonna say we're gonna shoot a motherfucker up, we're gonna do all of this shit. The white man just gonna rob you and say, "Hey guys, I'm just trying to come in the store." So
what the white man gonna say, Cap?
The white man gonna say, hey guys, I'm just trying to come in your store. That's all.
He gonna rob you with a signature. He gonna rob you with a signature.
But the nigga gonna come and, hey, give me your shit. So the methodology is different, but the end result is the same. So what I'm simply saying is that the Democrats don't give a fuck about. The Democrats should be looked at as worse. If we want to say who's to blame, the Democrats should be looked at as worse because they should have a better fight against Trump than holding up the government just to defeat Trump, if we being honest. And I'm not a fan of neither side.
So let me
say something, Brian.
Yeah, let me say this. Y'all smoke this over. Here's the thing, as
I
Angry
don't
Man
smoke
was saying.
nothing. So,
Here's the
well, I
thing.
do smoke something, but I ain't gonna say what it is.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, you
The
like that
whole
one,
idea-
fantastic. You like that one, yeah.
He had to retract. He had to retract the statement.
I had to
He's like, well, wait a
retract
minute.
that. I had to retract that one. I had to retract that one.
The whole thing is this: the SNAP benefits, it's being used as the Trojan horse. And like you're saying, yes, niggas are the poster child for welfare because it makes it easier for people to want to dismiss it because of niggas.
That's my point.
However, that is not the problem when you're talking about Trump just came, they're coming up with a way to take money and just pay the SNAP. The SNAP is only something like for the month, like $750 million.
Right.
The
They
thing
got a
is
reserve for it.
The $1.5 trillion that they're trying to get ain't got shit to do with SNAP. It ain't got shit to do with Medicaid. They are trying, it's a Trojan horse. They have taken all of the shit that Doge and them cut. They took all of that shit because this is their last shot.
Right.
And they've tried to take all of this and put it into that bill, and they're using it under the guise of saying, this is SNAP and Medicaid.
Right,
Premiums are going to double. The problem is all of the extra bullshit that they're throwing in, and they're trying to say it's about food stamps. Because if they, and this is where the Democrats are at fault for this, if y'all were so right and righteousness in your fight, y'all would lay it out and say, hey, here's where all the SNAP is going, and y'all want to take it from these people. But it's only, like you said, it's only a fraction, a small fraction of what that money is actually being used for. That $1.5 trillion is subsidies, and it's the back end overlay for the underlay bullshit that they're trying to pull off. Trump and the Republicans are trying to reform SNAP, and it should be to a degree, because like Angry Man said, or I think it was somebody said, motherfuckers getting $4,500. Motherfucker, I don't spend $4,500 on food. What the fuck are you doing with $4,500 worth of SNAP?
Tax-free food.
That's free fucking food.
And they sell it. And they sell it.
Yeah. So if they had it listed to where you could itemize and say, this is where the money's going and this is where the Republicans are trying to cut it, then they would have them by the balls. But they're not saying that. They won't outline what this money is actually going for and going towards, because it's a bunch of back-end subsidies bullshit, just like with Medicare and Medicaid. They are trying to get this last payday out of the budget because they got the pharmaceutical companies that they in bed with, which is why premiums and shit are going to increase. Why in the fuck would we have it to where if a pharmaceutical company don't get this amount of money from the government, they're going to make us pay for it? That's bullshit. They need to be regulated as well, but SNAP does need to be reformed to a degree, because yes, I believe that as for what America stands for, we owe a debt and we need to take care of our poor. Absolutely. How we do it is the problem. They've been throwing money at this shit for years, and they were throwing so much money at it that they started to steal it. And that's why they are trying to get this shit passed, because there's so much shit that they missed out on when they stopped that USA aid and all that shit, because the money was going overseas and then coming back into their pocket as consultant fees that they were getting. And all of those politicians are guilty of that shit. So it's a thing to where we need to look at what it is that they're doing and why, because ain't nobody asked for the itemization of what is this going for. Nobody wants to see that. That's why they make those bills 4,000 fucking pages. Who in the fuck is gonna read that? Nobody. I'm more inclined to sign it and get it out my way than I am to actually study it and see where those dollars are going. And when Doge broke that shit down with that US aid money, they were trying to say, oh, this is getting rice to Nigerians. This is getting cornmeal and stuff for these people to have bread. Bullshit. $20 million for a fucking DEI fucking comic book in fucking Pakistan is where that money's going, and you're not even doing it. You're funneling it back to your own pockets. These Democrats have these pet projects that they've been having for years. where they're getting that kickback from consultation fees. Yeah, I'll send that money over there, but it ain't going to the people. It's coming back to our pockets. That's why these fucking senators and these fucking congressmen have these fucking outrageous fucking what do you call it? How much money you worth? They have outrageous numbers. How the fuck does Nancy Pelosi get worth $200 million? You a fucking senator, bitch. How do you get 200 million? You're funneling that money back.
You don't have the app that follows her stock picks.
Yeah,
I can tell you exactly
Angry Man, what, they got an app?
Yeah, there's an app that you can connect to your Robinhood, and it will follow the stock picks that she follow, right? So look, here's the thing, right? Shit, hey, get in where you fit in. That's all I got to say. Look,
oh no, I'm not against it.
No, I know you're not. I know you're not. But look, here's the thing.
I go right past the taint, right past it. Go ahead.
Look, this is their last. What Brian said is 100% correct, and this is their last hurrah. They have some leverage right now, and they're trying to get in where they fit in because the midterms is about to be a bloodbath. They're not about to they usually switch, and they're not going to switch this time because of what they did down there in Texas. What they probably, I don't know if they did it in Florida now. Wasn't they trying to get 5 more seats in Florida?
They're gonna win a lot. I gotta say this: they're gonna win a lot of seats.
Yeah,
sadly, they're about to win a lot of seats.
Yeah.
If you look at the elections that we just had, Virginia just went blue. They just elected the Democrat.
They about to get New York. They about to get
New York.
Wait a minute, they elected that white lady.
She's slated to win. She's been the front.
She's slated to win. She's ahead right now.
Obama gave her the nod, man. Obama said, "Fuck that black bitch," and the white woman. After he scolded niggas for not motherfucking voting for the fake black bitch.
Yeah,
he turned around and motherfucking supported the white bitch over the black woman.
And that chick stood up there. She stood up there on the debate stage, and they asked her about that situation with that one Democrat that was, talking about shooting somebody's kids.
Yeah, motherfuckers die. Yep.
Yeah, and she, bro, if you saw, did y'all see that debate when she was standing up there looking?
There you go,
I didn't see the debate, but I seen the clip though.
Angry Man, read the stream. There's the results already in.
Damn.
All the results in. Yeah, because what's that? The fucking communist ass foreign dude won in New York apparently.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey,
then I think New Jersey might be staying blue.
Let me say this. I gotta say this to y'all. If y'all don't mind, I gotta say this because I said it on. If y'all didn't see me this past week when I was on Fresh and Fit, I pointed out something that nobody's pointed out. Nobody's done it, and they haven't done it since I did it. I want y'all to listen to me for 2 seconds. 9/11 happened in what city?
New York.
Who do we believe did 9/11?
The government.
George Bush.
The government.
No, yeah, but I'm saying they believe that was Muslims.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In 20 some odd years, they have now decided to vote as the mayor of that same city a Muslim. What does that tell you? And who does it tell you that these people are voting against?
It tells you that people are stupid.
It tells you that they finally figured out that the Muslims didn't attack them; they attacked themselves.
Fatty got it.
No, nobody thinks like Iraq. There was no weapons of mass destruction. It was for oil. Afghanistan. It was for puppy.
That's different. No, Iraq.
Like
wait.
Listen to what he's. I want y'all don't gloss over the point. I want y'all to listen to what he said. In order for me to imagine if my daughter told me she was molested by some man in my family, and 10 years later at the barbecue, I get this nigga the best nigga in the family award. What does that tell you? I think about what my daughter said about him.
She's a liar.
And she don't matter.
That's what the New York people. And if y'all remember, Mondami got all of his following before what happened. There was this thing called TikTok. And TikTok got a whole bunch of Muslims to be able to show you the bad side of Israel. Mondami got his following from there. Guess who just bought TikTok?
The guy that owns Oracle, that a Jewish dude.
Why did Donald Trump say TikTok was horrible, but now it's okay that he sold it to a Jew?
Because the American government is controlled by AIPAC and the Israel lobby.
So those people in New York, I'm not a fan of who they voted for. But do y'all not understand that this is a repudiation in their minds of the lies they've been told for the last 20 years?
Yeah, but the problem is, here's where the problem comes in. The problem is they're stupid.
I agree with it.
Because
look, a lot of hurt people, angry man, is you and me. You don't think a lot of angry people do dumb shit to try and hurt who they think hurt them?
Absolutely. But as the old saying goes, better the devil you know.
But they're looking at it like, but that's the thing though. Back to what Cap was saying. This is one of those things where it's gonna be a fucking fire sale, and everybody's gonna try to get over, and they're gonna milk fucking New York dry. The rich, the rich are gonna be the ones that's gonna profit from this shit because they know what Mandami's gonna do, and they're gonna get the residuals from that shit he's gonna do to New York. And it's gonna destroy the city, and everybody's gonna witness what socialism really looks like. And maybe we'll learn the lesson, but maybe we won't. But they're using that emotion of people. Like he said, if you're angry, motherfuckers that's in New York are broke, and because he came offering what? Free shit. Everything's gonna be free. Childcare will be free. Buses will be free. This will be free. That'll be free. And we're gonna be free. Billionaires pay for it.
World be free.
That shit is not.
And what is the problem? And what is the problem with that? What is the problem with billionaires paying their fair share? So actually, people can afford living in their city. You're talking about everybody's going to buy everything. You know it's going to happen if they. Oh, 1 second, sir. 1 second, sir. You know what's going to happen when they pass this bill? They are going to cut $20 billion of funding on the IRS, so all these rich people can buy their lawyers and accountants and get away with billions of dollars of stealing, while you are going to be even taxed on your little cash app, $3 that you send to Melanin. This is what is going to be a fire sale, is you defunding the IRS that gives you $200 billion in 10 years of funding, just so these rich people can actually steal from you and steal from everybody else. So yes, let them pay the taxes. Nobody on this panel is a billionaire. Y'all are going to be better off if these people pay a little bit more.
That is a first of all. That is
get him, angry man. Get him, and then I'm gonna let you go. Relationship. Get him, angry man. Get him.
A pipe dream, okay? Nobody is gonna make billionaires do a goddamn thing in this country. That's a lie that they love to sell to the average everyday people, to think that first of all, what is billionaires paying their fair share? What the hell does that even mean?
Come on,
fair share means if angry men or if angry men or Tommy or people that are on the higher tax bracket pay 30%, 50% of their income, billionaires shouldn't be paying 17% or with all the loopholes that they get.
Okay, but here's the problem. Here's the problem, Fatty.
If you are paying a bigger percentage of your YouTube paycheck than Jeff Bezos or Bill Gates or whatever, you are definitely being ripped off. Absolutely.
But here's the problem. This is the way it works, right? See, I know where I'm at. I'm in the in-between. I call it the in-between. It's where I make enough money to where I live better than the average nigga, but I don't make enough money to be tax-free like the super rich. So I'm like in the in-between where I got to pay a bunch of taxes and all of that shit, and I got to figure out loopholes to get, where I can get in, where I can fit in, right? But this idea, first of all, the people that are telling you that the rich are going to pay their fair share also benefit from the same shit that the rich people benefit from.
They don't
gonna cut their own legs off.
They don't. You guys don't even understand your own tax. Like, you don't even understand the proposals that people do. There's something called progressive tax. What these people are proposing is that they are going to tax these billionaires until they make $1 billion, just like everybody else. And after $1 billion, every cent they make is going to be taxed on a higher percentage,
They're
meaning
never gonna
nobody,
do that.
meaning
Fatty,
none
why
of
do you act like the billionaires of New York
none of y'all will be
cannot move out of
affected.
New York?
These billionaires will keep making $1 billion.
They're
It's
never.
just that once
Fatty,
they go over that apron, they're
Fatty,
going to pay more taxes than they usually pay now.
Fatty, I understand.
Respectfully.
Fatty,
Come
I
on, man.
understand what progressive taxing is. They're never gonna do that.
Why?
That's the point I'm trying to make. They're never
Angry
gonna
Man,
do that.
but you know what is actually popular in both sides? That the billionaires spell the fake check. If you actually ask all the Republicans and all the Democrats, there's a bunch of things that they agree. No money in politics, so Israel can and these big companies lobby the Democrats and the Republicans so they can actually serve the American people. Universal health care. Y'all are financing countries like Israel that literally have universal health care. Y'all are sending money to Argentina that has universal health care. Affordable college. Everybody here, I pay my college on a private college working in Pizza Hut at part-time. Y'all getting debt hundreds of thousands of dollars just to get a shitty degree. But most of Americans on both of sides of the aisles agree in multiple things that y'all never pass. You know why? Because y'all let these politicians be bribed by these companies and do their dirty bidding instead of actually working for you. So take the money out of politics and then
Here's
figure
the
out the
thing,
rest.
Patty. Here's the thing. First of all, we don't let them do anything. That's number one.
Yes, you do.
No, we don't. That's number one. Number two, when you're talking about affordable, like universal health care,
yes,
we're never gonna get universal health care. You know why?
Because y'all are corrupt. Y'all work for big pharma.
Because
Your politicians work for big pharma, don't work for you. Yes,
it's because of the way they structure. It's because of the way they make money off of healthcare. You feel what I'm saying? So you live in a country where I don't know that much about Portugal, but I know a lot of countries outside of the U.S. Your food isn't poison. Your food isn't crap.
And why?
I don't know.
Because I live in the country.
I don't know
Let
what
me explain why.
the reason is.
No, let me explain why. Because I live in a country that is inside of the European Union. The European Union has a strong regulatory entity that, for example, if you try to bring the Cybertruck over here, they say this can pass inspections, so it doesn't come in. If you try to sell us poison, they say the McDonald's can work over here, but y'all have to change the recipe so we can eat healthy. Because even if you have bribery, you don't have legalized bribery. What you guys have in the United States is such a powerful lobbying system where both of these motherfucking parties are financed by these companies. And instead of angry men and all the people coming together and pass things that actually benefit y'all, these people are working for big pharma and for whatever the fuck the person that is putting money on their pocket. So it will never pass because y'all don't want money out of politics. Y'all want to play this rigged game where you vote on Democrat or Republican, and both of them are going to actually try to start a war so they can make money, and y'all kids are going to motherfucking Middle East. That's all it happens. You can't deny this shit. Y'all run laps over y'all because y'all are delusional. Like
okay,
delusional.
so
Y'all don't know nothing about your own.
Well, hold on 2 seconds. Hold on 2 seconds. If y'all can hold on 2 seconds, I gotta say this. It has been an honor talking to y'all. We went from licking ass and tank. Shout out to Angry Man.
Yeah, niggas with their legs, niggas with their legs in the air and shit, man.
We went from that to y'all can say whatever y'all want to about us as brothers. These brothers know they shit, and to hear them argue this as passionate as they argue, as much as we argue who got the fattest ass or who got the best head, these brothers say whatever y'all want to. If y'all sisters are watching, which I see there's a lot of them watching, listen to what these brothers' minds are, the shit they're thinking about, the shit they're considering. Angry Man like me, we got stocks, bonds, and shit. The last few days, tell them, Angry Man, that shit been hell, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Doing this. But because we have this shit, we're paying attention. We're paying attention to where the world is, where it was, and where it's going. And if y'all don't hear nothing else, y'all can go to these other shows where these niggas doing this, and I get that y'all like listening to that shit. But as my man Fantastic said, it's coming down to it's going to be some motherfuckers that can eat and some motherfuckers that can't.
Right.
Y'all don't see it's coming. When it does, though, that's all that's going to be. And if you hear this argument they're making that argument because we are, and I'm telling you, I will say this, and it's Angry Man's turn, but I'm kind of with Fatty that Americans have allowed the shit that's happening to them to happen. Remember, we came from the same system over in Europe where we beheaded kings because they didn't treat the people right. We're the same people. They fooled your ass into believing you had freedom so you wouldn't want to go behead the people on top. Go ahead, Anger Man.
So I don't disagree with everything that Fatty said. The only problem, Fatty, is you're making a very complicated issue simplistic, as if there's a simple solution to it. And there really isn't a simple solution to it. Like, I wish that there was better regulation on the type of ingredients and things that they put in the food that we eat. But in this country, when RFK got up there and started speaking on it, they instantly demonized his ass. And everybody ran around saying, oh, you know, because a lot of the stuff that you're talking about, as much as you don't want to acknowledge it, Trump was trying to bring attention to a lot of that shit. And every time he does anything that may look like it's favorable for Americans, he gets demonized in the media and shit. So you got Elon Musk trying to freaking audit the government. They tripped out about that. You got RFK Jr. trying to point out certain things. They got mad at him because he said Tylenol might be causing autism. And instead of people saying, wow, we need to look into that, they're like, don't take away my Tylenol. Like, so it's not just the rich that are trying to profit off of certain nefarious things. There's a lot of stupid people in this country, bro, that actually are in favor of the dumb shit. And then no matter how many of us are like, yo, bro, this needs to change and this needs to change, is so many of us that are so easily manipulated and so easily impressionable when it comes to the narratives they push. And this is the last thing I'll say, and you know, then y'all can have it. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna take the blame for what white folks did. I just got here. I just got some damn money. You feel what I'm saying? Let's see. He said, but Angry Man, how much does fake media narrative control affects this? A great deal. A great deal, bruh. Or didn't you see Brother Malcolm when he said the media is the most powerful entity in this country? That's real, bro. They can push a narrative in the media and have people, bro, you got people running around yelling free Palestine because of the media, and the people that are yelling free Palestine would be
thrown off the top of a fucking building. Thrown off the top of a building in Palestine.
They would be deleted in Palestine. Palestine, yo, there are certain countries that are racist, homophobic.
I say let them go over there.
All of that shit. And they're over here screaming free Palestine. And it's like, bro, if you were over there, the crazy thing is you see people in this country advocating for countries that if those countries were to take over the U.S., the first thing they would do is get rid of you niggas that were advocating for that country.
And what's the problem with that?
Well,
like, what's the problem? We say free Palestine is okay to say free Young Thug. Free,
no, that's not okay.
Free Diddy. Oh, free my brother. It's okay to go ahead and to, for example, the Binance dude, the Binance dude that was caught laundering money from the cartels and all these motherfucking nasty governments got a pardon from Bill Clinton. The guy that literally was running the dark web with the Silky Road, motherfucker got a pardon. That was the biggest drug dealing enterprise in the planet. All of a sudden, we say free Palestine because these kids are dying. Oh, you like? What's the problem with that? What's the problem with being
fantastic? Go ahead, fantastic.
Yeah, Fatty, you say this all the time, bro. You're super left, bro. You're
I'm super right.
No, you're super left. You say I'm a lefty, bro. I'm a lefty. You say it all the time, brother, in your accent, right? So real shit, though, right? Again, and I'm not gonna use the thing because you are very knowledge and versed in.
Yeah, politics. I'm not from here. Yes.
And that's why I'm not saying that. I'm giving you your credit. I respect your political you know what I mean, knowledge. But I think it's a little skewed, bro, because you're looking at it from the leftist lens versus what it actually really is. So what I'm gonna tell you is this, right? Is there corruption in America? Of course, but there's corruption everywhere. I mean, corruption is all around the world. We talk top 10 corrupted fucking countries. America's not in the top 10, bro. Not even top 20. Okay. All right, most of them are, you know, either in Africa or guess where else, Fatty? Europe. Right.
You know what the lobbying, you know what the lobbying group is called in Spain?
What is it called?
A bribery.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying.
Hey, go ahead.
So this is what I'm saying. So we agree.
Fantastic. I'll let you go. But you are talking about corruption, right? The United States is one of the few Western countries that allow companies, money speech, to go ahead and give $1 billion, $1 million, whatever money they have, to both sides of the aisle, so these politicians can do their bidding for you. Tell me which country has this type of corruption to the point where they're literally getting legal briberies to everybody. Canada, does Canada has that?
I got you. Let me answer it. One better than that. Mexico. I forget who it was. It was one of the mayors of one of the cities in Mexico. He just got smoked, Fatty. He complained to the motherfucking president of Mexico about the goddamn cartels having too much motherfucking pull, and they smoked him.
What about Uganda? I'm talking about countries that are first world countries, not countries where the cartel and the kids from the favela actually take over the motherfucking government. I'm talking about first world countries.
If we're saying first world countries, it's not even that many of them. It's not even that many first world countries.
So why can the #1 country in the planet get rid of legalized briberies so their politicians finally start to work for them?
I got it. Hold on a second. I put Cap in the middle because I was trying to. He looked sleepy, but I also saw him drinking. I said, "No, let me tell you. I was trying to do something, but it wouldn't let me do it." Hey, listen. Everybody say
that Henny White might be fucking with you over there.
No. I was trying to, but it's not working. I don't know. Something's wrong with my Cash App. I was trying to send you $50. Get you to take you another shot because I see you, but my shit ain't working.
As soon as I see it, as soon as I can see it, I'll do it. Go ahead and take the shot.
There you, Mr.
Take the shot.
There you go, Mr.
I ain't
Mr. Gas. I see you, Mr. Gas. Go ahead. I said, let me get Mr. Gas up there. Let me get gas on some flames. Go ahead, Mr. Gas. They throwing 50 at me. I said, let me throw 50 at my boy. That's my boy. Let me get him drunk.
Boy. That's right. Then the cup is right here.
I didn't say you didn't have to do this. I was gonna do it myself, but thank you.
But since you said it, I'm gonna go ahead and hold out.
Go ahead, y'all. I'm sorry. I just saw my boy over there. He was drinking and he was listening to y'all. I said, I like that.
I'm just getting lit for free. Fuck it.
Oh shit, fantastic. You drinking too? Why you didn't show it to me? Fantastic. Why does it not show? Where's your Cash App? I'm about to give you a drink. Where's your Cash App? Put it up there, bro.
I mean, he waited till you talked about money. Then he showed it.
Hey, y'all bless me. It was obvious. Cash App. What's your Cash App? Fantastic. I'm out to get you too.
824. The same thing as my name. Miss Fantastic 824. All one word.
Mr. Because I believe in my people and I love my people. Go ahead, Fatty. But I'm telling you, I believe in my people, and this is a great conversation. I'm listening.
It is.
And see, here's something that just happened too. Here's something that just happened too. Right when I said that about. When I pointed out the hypocrisy of people in this country that live certain lifestyles yelling free Palestine, somebody in the chat room said, so Angry Man is pro-Israel? How do you get that from that? Like
context, Mr. Fantastic, you talk about that a lot too.
That's people that
don't get context, right?
That's people that's so triggered and emotional.
It's niggas that say, hey, I don't like waffles. So you hate pancakes? No, nigga. The horrible.
That's a contrarian type of nigga. Like that's just somebody that just want to be opposite.
Yeah, but let me say this. So, Fatty, this is what I'm saying. I agree with you, Fatty. You pointing out the era in crony politics, and I believe that we talk about fucking presidential term limits. There should be congressional and Senate term limits, bro. That's the problem. There's no way. Shout out to Angry Man. He was alluding to
it's only presidential term limits, right?
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying, Cap, I'm saying that it should be both ways.
Right. I agree.
believe you should only be able to serve 3 terms in a combination of Senate and Congress, 3 full terms, and that's it. We've had people that's been there. What's the lady that got the James Brown wig?
Maxine Waters.
I'm not gonna let you talk shit about Maxine.
Wait. Maxine Waters still there?
Yeah,
that's Skeletor.
Yes, Maxine Waters older than President Trump.
Maxine Waters,
she ain't going nowhere.
Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi has a picture. Nancy Pelosi has a picture with JFK when she was a teenager.
Yeah, bro.
Feinberg died. She was voting literally by grunting, and people would just say, "Oh, this is what she voted for." They were doing that for her for the last 3 terms.
And that's what I'm saying, man. So Fatty, you're correct about that. The problem is the legislators. The legislators, and we see this right now in this the legislators have more power than the presidents in most points, because if the legislators don't pass some shit, the president don't even get a chance to act. You know what I'm saying? If it's possible from a legal standpoint, and he can do an executive order, yeah. But then if Congress challenges the executive order and then it's not constitutional, he still doesn't have any power. So until the legislative branch makes a move, then the president can use his executive to say yay or nay, right? So you're right about that, Fatty. The problem, though, is like going back to what Angry Man was saying. The tax code is set up in a way for it to benefit those that understand the tax code. You cannot penalize the people that understand the fucking tax code.
Yes.
Fatty, I'm not a millionaire. I'm not a billionaire, but I get a motherfucking LLC, Fatty, and it's ways that I can motherfucking make my money.
Yes. I agree. I do the same. I'm not.
Hold on, Fatty. Hold on, Fatty. I'm gonna
He gotta have
wait, Fatty. Hold on. Hold on. What? 2 seconds. 2 seconds, Fatty. I'm gonna need you, Mr. Fantastic, gonna take that motherfucking shot now, sir.
I'm
check your cash app. Check your cash app, hoe ass nigga. Check your cash app.
The other thing, Fantastic, that you definitely got to bring up, something that just happened recently that will definitely contribute to American society, is one of the biggest problems we have is these 3-letter agencies. It's the bureaucracy, right? People that are not elected officials that are making decisions or whatever, right? So they had the Supreme Court last year overturned a case, Chevron
difference. Yep.
That got rid of that. And so now, in addition to that, the Supreme Court just passed something that basically gives the presidential power back to the president, to where he can actually fire these freaking bureaucrats in these 3-letter agencies that are basically making rules for us, and they're not elected officials. So like I said earlier, like, I don't disagree with what the premise of what you're saying, Fatty. I don't disagree with the corruption. I don't disagree with you complaining about the corruption and all of those different things. The only problem is you're making it seem like it's a simple problem, and it's not a simple problem. It's a complex problem.
It's not. And go ahead, man.
Yeah. So let me just jump in here and say this, because
I'll let the lady go. If not, I will reply. Right.
You're right in what you're saying. However, number one, there is
no
brother,
other country before you go, brother. Why do you guys talk like this? You are right, but it's like you are.
Because you don't fully understand.
But everything you say after the but, everything you say after the but is irrelevant.
Trying to check y'all.
No, it's not. You don't.
I know.
If you say I'm right, I'm right.
Nigga, y'all letting the foreigner check y'all niggas.
That's not how that goes, bro. What they saying is that's not how that goes. What they're saying is they agree with you to a certain magnitude.
I can tell you exactly why I said it, because, like Angry Man said, you're trying to make it to where it's just simple, and it's not. There is no other country like America. There is no other country like the United States, so you can't compare it. It's just like when they try to compare it for gun control. You can't change it. This is a whole different type of monster.
That's right.
The thing about it is they have the way that it's set up in our country is that we have some form of where you can elect and vote to change things. That's why America is number one, because we have the ability to change. The same corruption that you're trying to call out.
Look down at your phone. Continue talking. Look down at your phone, nigga. Look at your phone. I'm trying to get all y'all drunk on the panel. Everybody take a shot. I'm getting all y'all drunk. My girl Melanie took a shot of water. I'm trying to get all y'all drunk. It's free money.
I get some cran apple, but
I had
don't
a
drink.
shot of Honey Jack Daniels to be clear.
Oh, you did? Oh, baby.
Good job, sis.
Can you not get past the fact that I like my ass? We both
Honey
love Honey Jack. We both love Honey Jack. I won't make you lick my ass every day. Just one day.
Thank you, Melanie.
Jesus, Marion.
Trying to make this nigga straight. Dude, trying to make this nigga.
Because look, you can't see it, but I got a whole bunch of liquor over here.
Oh, Angry Man, why you ain't got your cash app up there? Everybody gets a free cash. Everybody gets a free car today.
I'm gonna go get my drink right after this.
All right, now go ahead and finish, nigga.
Yeah. Right. The thing is that the way that our country is set up, there are certain loopholes and things like that you can use to get around. And there's never been an instance where a billionaire has been bankrupted in our country because of taxes. They know the system and they know how to get around the system. We fall for the overlay for the underlay because you got people doing what we call in the hood. You got motherfuckers pocket watching. As opposed to going out and earning what it is that I want to get, we got somebody telling us, you see, they got all the money, see how much money he making, see how much money he making. And because we don't have that, because we've been given so much, the poor has been given so much, they have the mentality where they think they can vote their way into getting more shit from rich people. That ain't how it goes. If I'm a fucking billionaire and shit get too hot for me, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move. I'm going to take my talents to fucking South Beach. And all those, just think about what is happening in California. The same thing is going to happen in New York. They can write whatever legislation they want, and they can say, we're going to tax the billionaires at 40%. And the billionaires going to hit their ass with the deuces and be like, well, catch me in Texas, motherfucker, if you really want to do that, because I'm out. They are going to destroy that city with that socialistic mentality. It's not that easy to do that shit here. We have so many loopholes and so many ways that we can get around shit, like he was talking about with LLCs and things like that. And what happens is when they do that, the rich, the super rich, they will move around and they still won't pay. It's going to fall back on the middle class, just like it did when Biden talked that bullshit about, I ain't going to raise nobody who's under 400,000 taxes. Bullshit, because I paid it. So that's how this
now,
works.
Fatty, it's your turn, but I can't let you sit up here and have that background when Angry Man's background is real. But go ahead.
That's fucking funny.
Wait, my background is real too.
No, that is AI, not Allen Iverson.
No, it's not. It's real. My background is real.
Are you dead ass? That's real? Oh,
yeah, his background is real.
It's real.
Okay, Fatty, you done upgraded. Okay, got the Beyonce. Okay, shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to be rich too.
He called that nigga
You did say you was gonna upgrade, the nigga did.
No, I said I'm not coming later because I'm doing the studio. This is the studio. So
no, he said he took some time off, said he was gonna upgrade, and the nigga did. He did what he said.
Thank you, I appreciate it. So, Mr. Relationship Rehab, do you think we have Apple in Europe?
Have what?
Do you think there's Amazon in Canada? Like, there's these places that actually have a very aggressive tax rate, right? Do you think these companies, when these governments like Sweden, Germany, Spain, France say, we are going to tax y'all as 50% of every penny you make, do you think they say, I'm going to close McDonald's and I'm going to Nicaragua? They eat it.
You're right. There's still money to be made.
I didn't interrupt you. They eat it because their motherfucking profit is so higher that they can't actually afford to take the cut and actually pay the taxes and still afford the money because they are making 9-10 times the price that is actually they have to expend to actually make these products. Respectfully, this is a bunch of bullshit. Even Donald Trump was trying to make other companies that are on the other side of the planet come here and come to this side, or at least don't do business with China, try to relocate so they can make more money. It's happening. Y'all literally clap and says he's bringing the jobs back and he's trying to close the loopholes. For whatever reason, y'all talk for the both sides of your mouth. Loopholes only can be closed because Nancy Pelosi and all these people are being paid by companies. I will go ahead as, let me see, Big Pharma, and I will go to Nancy Pelosi and all these legislators and says, can you guys cut regulations real quick so I can make a better buck and I can pollute your river while I don't pay fines? And you say, yes, sir, no, sir. And they actually do it. So, Mr. Fantastic and Sir Above Me, relationship, whatever. That was disrespectful. Relationship Rehab.
Brian.
You trying to replace
girl. Yes,
you.
Brian.
Thank you very much, Melanie. You trying to replace Democrats and Republican legislators that are still going to be paid by the same people in the same companies is like you having a broken foot and saying, let me do my nails real quick. The pain might be better now. No, you have to cut the foot and make sure that these people don't get paid and don't get bribed. So they actually pass legislation that goes in your favor. So it's not about replacing these people that stay for 50 years. It's about making sure that they don't get legalized briberies when they're doing their campaigns, so they can make the work for you, sir, and not for these motherfuckers from Big Pharma and Enron and whatever the company it is.
Can I give you? I'm gonna let you respond, but I got. If you don't mind, first off, shouts out to whoever. I think it was a white dude. I don't know why I've said that. That's racist. Somebody went over to my.
It's a white dude, man. Say the shit.
Cause he went over and just rated my Rumble, which made it. What they do is they tell everybody that's watching them to come watch you.
That's what a white shit. That's a good slave.
I think it's a white boy. I think it's a white boy did
That's
it.
a good slave.
It went up by 400. Shout out to Cap calling these white people slaves. Hey Cap, hey, y'all might say I'm a coon, but Cap get me when I say I get let a white dude cut my grass so I can stand at the window and watch him do it. I do. It's wild that I do it.
White man to do it, man, and watch it. Hey man, cut the corners.
Yes, yes,
shit, man.
Yes, I don't know what that is in me, but I sit up there and be like, "Hey, you know, you missed right there."
But you know,
and
you
I do it
to be the master. That's why.
Hey, so it's some weird shit. Like we was like, me and Cap had never met. Sit down and talk like for the first 2 hours before we did the show, and all it was shit we agree on, and it just came out of nowhere.
That's it.
It's just, and that's one thing I agree on
ever since. That's been my nigga ever since. Yep.
But Cap, I see it seemed like you were doing something that I was doing when Fatty was talking. That you were agreeing with a lot of what Brian was saying,
right?
But then Fatty made some good points.
Yeah, they both made good points, I think.
Right. What were you thinking about? What
was the good point that he made?
Well, I think the points that Brian made is that this system in America. Okay, if I take it off of how I feel about America, America is the greatest system of government. Because you can be convicted or let go in the same government. It all depends on how you finesse it. And that's what Brian is saying. So that billionaire might be stuck in one spot, but he can go to another spot in the same country and then get out of it. And so that's where, although Fatty is highlighting all the things that can be done, you lose that part because you're confined to what they do over there. And what they do over there is why they wanted to get free in America. When they went to Boston and overthrew all them goddamn Tea Party, they said, "Fuck your shit. We gonna create something to where the criminals."
Let me prove to you how you were wrong.
The criminals
wrong
and the innocent.
Because $1 billion. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Goddamn, Brian. I'm over here saying I'm trying to
just
up and shit.
I hear you.
Hey, you should have paid for that shot. Did you? Goddamn.
That nigga lawyer trying to make a case for him and defender stood up.
Yeah.
Goddamn. Like America is a place where the innocent and the guilty is predicated on how much you put in to be innocent or guilty, which is what to make. So like you could be guilty as shit. Like OJ Simpson was found not guilty, but everybody believes he did it. But in America, he can prove that he didn't do it and walk away free. In Fatty's country, he'd be in jail. That's a difference.
No, it's not. It's actually not that because y'all legal like the IRS has more power than most police units and more budget than most country regular police has.
That is true.
United States is #1 in a lot of things. When they want to catch your $7 cash app that you send and you didn't document that shit, they will find it. They will find anything about you and everything. That's why, for example, people like Wesley Snipes went to jail. So you are telling me that the actor Wesley Snipes can get away with fraud and not paying taxes? Donald Trump can.
If I could, real quick, and I'll be done. Well, Wesley Snipes fucked up was he started saying he was a Moor and shit, and he put the spotlight on his stupid ass. If he would have just did what he did without saying I'm a Moor and I'm sovereign, you a sovereign ass nigga. Let's get this sovereign ass nigga. That's where
wait, Cap. Hold on a minute, Cap. Ain't that what Mr. Fantastic was saying? Or Mr. Fantastic, ain't that what you said niggas was doing with the whole Cap just said where Wesley Snipes fucked up was he was out front talking about some I'm getting away with this shit. Right, ain't that what niggas did with welfare and Snap?
Snap and Snap, yeah.
But that wasn't my argument with the snap. My argument
That was his argument, though.
Well, that is.
He said that's how we became the face.
No, I'm not fighting that. I'm not fighting our loudness. I agree with the loudness. I was just saying
you agree with it.
Yeah, we loud as fuck. Like we don't know how to be quiet about shit. Like we loud.
Bullshit.
You just proved my point right there.
That's why you're getting loud now. God damn, crazy motherfucker.
But look, here's the thing. This is the part that Fatty is not getting, and y'all alluded to it when you were just talking about it. When you look at the way America is set up, it so far it is the closest thing to the best system as far as capitalism that we've seen thus far. We haven't seen a better system yet. I'm not saying that we can't create a better system. And I'm not saying nobody ever will. But thus far, it's the best system. And part of the reason, like y'all alluded to, is because you can do certain things. So a lot of the stuff that you're complaining about, Fatty, it's kind of like a freaking catch-22, right? So because this country is a free country, we can have people in this country that came here from another country, and because they came here illegally, people are saying, well, you need to leave this country, and them protesting is them in the streets waving the flag of the country they don't want to go back to. And it's like, you can't tell them they can't do that because it's a free country. So it's certain stuff in this country that we look at like, okay, this is problematic. But if you get rid of it, you damage the way the system is structured. And then all of a sudden it goes down a certain route. Like right now you're talking about getting rid, like the one thing you said that I disagree with is you're saying, well, if you put term limits, that's not going to stop anything. It would, because in order for you to run a certain game, you got to be in there for a while. Like it's hard for you to run game if you're only in there for a short term and then somebody else comes in there with a whole new viewpoint. Like part of the reason we're having these issues is because the people that might be more altruistic, the people that might actually be decent people, they don't get a shot to get in there. So like when you look at, how many of y'all looked at that show that Kevin Spacey was in, House of Cards, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. When you look at that show, he kind of alluded to it where it's like you go in there with the best intentions, but because there are so many people that's been in there forever doing things a certain way, it's like, well, damn, the only way I'm gonna get anything done is I'm gonna have to adhere to the game that they're playing. And that's when the corruption starts. That's when the bullshit starts.
Anger man, it's hard to go into a whorehouse and come out a saint.
Exactly. You're not going to come out clean. And the reason why you're not going to come out clean is because you get punished for being clean when you go in there. It's like, oh, we can't trust you. It's kind of like the dirty cop thing with
gotta sniff that coat.
Yeah, like, because if you don't, we're worried you're gonna tell on us. You feel what I'm saying? You got to be just as corrupt as us.
That game is right. You're right.
Yeah, you got to be just as dirty as us.
Like,
so how is that?
And that was the
but here's the thing.
To prove that point.
How is the country? How is a free country
hold
the
on,
best
hold on,
country?
wait. I don't wait.
Go ahead, Ryan.
I've been waiting for a minute, but
yeah, I'm gonna let both of them Chicago niggas go.
Chicago niggas.
You gotta be aggressive, nigga.
Yeah, you gotta jump in.
No, open your mouth.
I mean,
I was about to say,
hey, I mean,
that might be Paul.
I don't know if y'all ever been a gangbang, but you just got to make your way to the front.
Yeah, you got
This
can't sit in the back.
To prove what you're saying was wrong. To prove what you're saying was wrong.
You on timeout.
Just like with the chips being made, it's just like with the chips being made over in Taiwan. A lot of fucking money being made over there with the chip companies making it. A motherfucker like Donald Trump says, hey, yeah, y'all making a whole lot of money over there, but you can make some money over here that's just as good, but it's problematic for those motherfuckers to be making the chips and y'all getting that money because them motherfuckers can hold us by the balls if they want to, like they did with the chip shortage. So that's why he said, fuck that. We are bringing those jobs back here, and we are going to make our own chips. Yes, motherfuckers still going to be able to get money and get paid, but there has to be some type of corralling of that shit because too much shit was going overseas to where we were giving away so much that we were losing power. That's what I was saying as far as why America is so different, because we just ain't got to lay in bed with a motherfucker for forever. We got options here, and that's what he's exercising, because a motherfucker that got money knows how to make money, and all money ain't good money. That was the only point I was making. Why you were wrong when you said that I was wrong about the whole thing with them.
And this is why listening to y'all is confusing, because you talk for both sides of your mouth. First, you praise the capitalism system that make these people get the money and become billionaires and the survival of the fittest, and then you become a nationalist, barring these companies for making as much profit as possible by sending money to all these countries. Pick a motherfucking capitalism. Sir Ryan, pick a side. Either you are pro crony capitalism and you are in favor of these companies make the much money as possible because this is America, or you are in favor of bringing these countries back to the United States, and now you have to pay salaries to these Americans, which is the biggest motherfucking bill that any company has, and now your iPhone costs $3,000 because motherfucker it wasn't the tiny to do it. Are you a nationalist or are you a capitalist? Pick one.
That's the beauty. That's the beauty of America right there. I get to choose. I get to choose when, and I get to choose for how long. I don't have to stay locked in. I don't have to stay locked in because there's just as much corruption. You have no principles. We just can't hear about it because
you have no principles.
They get to shut people down and they don't get to say shit. That's why you don't hear what the fuck is going on in North Korea or Japan
you have
or China,
no principles
because they will do shit like cut off the internet and make motherfuckers go home. So yes, we get to choose here as to how far a motherfucker goes. That's all it is.
So you have no principles. You are capitalist on Monday.
That is America, nigga.
And then when you start losing, you become a nationalist on Tuesday. And then when your business starts going bankrupt, you become a capitalist again. Hey,
that's what you're not understanding.
I'll say this and then you got it. I'll say this and then you got it. I'll say this and then you got it. Okay? Y'all not a free country. After 2001, somebody passed something called the Patriot Act. It was supposed to be temporary. Now everybody can get spied without no warrant. So y'all are not free at all. In Europe, we don't have that shit. If somebody does that shit, they go to jail. The second one is, once again, is not the best system because it's crony capitalism. It's the only place in the planet, and I've been in the United States multiple times, where you have a skyscraper and a motherfucking homeless in front of that shit. Go to LA is dramatic. Go to New York is incredible. You can tell me that the best system in the planet is a system where you can literally see a bunch of motherfucking crackheads and people on opioids moonwalking on the street, and then on the next side you have $1 billion building with $1 trillion company. That is ridiculous.
How you equivocate that?
Hold on, everybody, hold on. I know y'all want to get at him, so hold on. I know y'all want to get at him. I know Fantastic want to get at him. I know Cap want to get at him. Relationship, Angry Man, all them. Y'all gotta hold on one second. I know all y'all want to get at him. Y'all gotta admit, he brought some fire when he said
some shit.
He's going crazy.
Thank you, Cap. Okay, he did. We can argue it.
Want to come back on the show?
Right, and I gotta say this. I want to say this to y'all. Somebody said something in the comment section. I really appreciate what they said. They say y'all have been arguing with Fatty, debating Fatty, but you know the one thing y'all haven't did to him?
Debunk him.
Where he from?
Oh.
No, it's no point.
Yo, he did not come with the fire. He did not come with the fire. He's just been able to say everything he needed to say uninterrupted. That's all.
I mean, Tommy, nobody did a lineage check. Hey, wait, hold on.
Nigga right there.
That's the only thing he's done. At the end of the day, Fatty doesn't understand America because he's from Portugal.
Oh shit! I just gave y'all credit for not saying that. Oh,
in America.
No, but Tommy, I thought we were supposed to do a lineage check.
You know what I mean?
That's what we doing.
He's talking. While he's talking, nobody else.
I know. I do lineage checks, but
that's the only reason he's talking.
Yeah, but
Go ahead, Angry Man. You got the floor.
Angry Man, go.
Fuck this tether. Fuck this tether. You got the floor. You got the floor, Angry Man. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, don't fumble the ball.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You represent us.
That's what I was gonna say.
You represent us.
I
Do it to the go ahead.
already forgot what I was gonna say.
I got you. Nigga, I got you.
No, you didn't. Don't do
Hey,
that.
Angry Man, Mr. Brett Jackson said tag me in. I got it. Go ahead. You got to represent for us.
Listen, bro, as a nigga, I think probably the only one that's been around the world, literally. Okay, nigga, not top in motherfucking European countries a few times. Nigga, I've been to Paris, motherfucking France, and seeing them motherfucking niggas, not the niggas, the niggas right outside of the fucking Louvre and outside of the most historic fucking buildings in the fucking on the planet.
Selling DVDs, not on homeless tents.
Hey, they're homeless, nigga. You know
where is Skid Row in Paris?
Bro, what
is that city in Philadelphia with the zombies? Where Kingston? Where is that in Where is that in Madrid?
Y'all about to let this nigga spit on America.
Where is that in Madrid?
You can't machine gun me, nigga. Hold on, let me finish.
Fantastic, get him.
Africa, I ain't got to fight back, nigga. I'm knocking shit out.
You want on the back? I'll take you from the back. You better watch your mouth.
Yeah, he said, wait, hold on, fantastic. Hold on, fantastic. This grown man said he'll take it from the back.
Oh, no. He's on the back on the screen on the back.
He said he'll take it from the back. Let that
Captain, stay out of it. You on timeout. You on timeout.
Patty does not promote any brotherfuckerism. Come on, we're not gonna do that. So listen, listen, bro. Listen, I've seen the way that the Africans get motherfucking treated in these countries. They're not even fucking second class, third class. These are motherfuckers are -10 classes. Okay? We are not gonna put this shit out here like Europe doesn't treat the fucking illegals and the fucking foreigners, specifically Africans, like the worst of the worst. Okay, at least those motherfucking homeless people at the bottom of the fucking Empire State Building can get change from Americans. And what you don't know about, Fatty, since you don't live here, that has been exposed several times of being a hustle. Fatty, there are people that motherfucking make a great fucking living, thousands of fucking dollars being homeless, and to the point of where the news stations have to do stories about it because these motherfuckers will start out being homeless and then they'll end up buying fucking cars and getting a big ass motherfucking good plush apartment or some shit, but they keep playing the role of homeless. To the point that when these motherfuckers will actually get like piss, baby piss.
Can I ask you a question?
Go.
If y'all in favor of billionaires using loopholes to defraud the government, why can't poor people do it?
Well, it's not defrauded. Well, hold on. No one is saying to
defraud. No, that's what you said. The billionaires have loopholes.
Cut me off. You gotta let me finish. So again, a loophole is not defrauding. A loophole is a legal means for you to fucking use the tax code. Because one thing you've never acknowledged,
like Fatty,
hold on.
Right?
One thing but Fatty, that's the part about it. So if you do anything illegal, i.e. Wesley Snipes, i.e. Bernie Madoff, you will be held accountable and you will sit your ass in jail for a fucking short time or a long ass time.
So why is not Nancy Pelosi in jail?
Fatty, I gotta go back to what Angry Man said.
No, you all right for this.
Wait, Fatty, I gotta go back to what Angry Man said. You get to finish a full.
No. He's right.
It's not a no. You do get to finish a full. I get to hear your sermon.
No, I apologize. I just wanted to know why is Nancy Pelosi not in jail for insult trading since if you
right, but
you can ask him that at the end.
Yeah,
write that shit down. Write it down. Write it down in that little black book you got.
So this I got it. So this is what I'm saying, right? So when they're able to have a case against you and fucking prosecute you and prove that you're doing things illegally, you're held to the fucking standard. These other corrupt countries, Mexico, Ukraine, Spain, as you said, right? They don't have that. You just get the motherfucking do that shit and ride off into the motherfucking sunset because the legal system never catches up to you. We mentioned this earlier. There was just a fucking either someone that was in the on the SNAP system that was found to be defrauded and funneling money. And they ass was getting locked the fuck up, bro. BLM is under fucking investigation right now. And they asked before, I'll say summertime next year, are probably gonna be behind fucking bars. You can get you can get away for some time, but you're not gonna get away for forever. Okay. Anybody that's defrauding the United States government, i.e. PPP loans, All us Americans know that PPP loan shit ain't no joke.
They coming after them motherfuckers.
Yes,
Yeah,
they still
that's
getting
fact.
niggas. It's a
That's
nigga. It was a nigga on IG that was doing the podcast shit. I forget what he called it, but nigga was blowing up everything. That they waited 4 years, stacked the case up against him, and now this nigga finna sit down and do Fed time. So the difference between the American system is you may get away for the moment, but you will not get away for fucking forever. Americans gonna get they shit back more ways than other. They gonna seize all your assets if you got them, and they gonna sit your ass for a long damn time before your hair gonna come out looking like fucking Methuselah, bro. That's the part.
America's the ultimate get it back in blood, literally.
Yes, that is, America is the system. It's because unlike any other of these corrupt countries, there will be get back. You can't pay your way out. You can't motherfucking just disappear and what's the name? No, they're gonna get your ass. They're gonna get their time. They're gonna get their money back as much as they can, and you will pay the consequences. That's the difference between the fucking system, the same crony capitalism system you talk about. As soon as you break the law enough to where they can motherfucking prosecute your ass and put you on that motherfucking federal charges, where the fucking America has a 99% plus fucking conviction rate, brother, you will motherfucking pay for your crimes.
I'll say this real quick because Angry Man wants to go. That's not true, because when $1 trillion were missing from the Defense Department, the next day somebody sent the plane. Somebody sent 3 planes, two towers that actually put 3 towers down, and another one that nobody saw literally eat the department on the Pentagon that was looking for the $1 trillion disappeared.
Damn.
So no, this actually proves. Now, I'm actually proving that
Put me in the box. Put me in the box, please. Put me in the box, please.
It's too easy.
Number one, Fatty, go ahead. So number one, it ain't no woo. Number one, Fatty, go ahead and put your 10-4 hat away. The only thing you're doing is hitting us with conspiracy.
You ain't that light skinned nigga. I'm just in the crowd.
You hitting us. Look, go ahead and put your 10-4 hat away. We're not going down no rabbit holes because you hitting us with conspiracies and shit you can't substantiate with any proof. That's number one. That's what we do here in America. It ain't about what you did. It's what you can prove, nigga. So that's number one. So the thing that you asked, this is what you asked, or what you said. You said, where's the Skid Row and so-and-so? You said you got a crackhead sitting right here on the street, and down the damn street, you got billionaires living in a high-rise. Let me ask you one simple question. Can that crackhead in America become the billionaire?
Goddamn right.
Everyone in the planet can become a billionaire.
No
bullshit.
You ain't gonna become no
Frank,
nigga. Get top line, nigga.
Here's the thing with your freaking commie. Here's the thing with your commie socialist fucking Marxist bullshit countries, right? You may have affordable health care, you may have universal health care, you may have a nice little house and all of that shit, but guess what? You stay right there in that same spot your entire life. This is the only country in the world where a dude can be born in fucking Queensbridge projects and stand there looking across the river at Manhattan, and by the time he's grown, he's living across the river in Manhattan in the damn penthouse freaking condo at the top. You can't do that nowhere else in the world, and that's the main reason why America is number one, bro.
America, fuck yeah.
Hey, so
Do you deny it, or is there not a guy that was born and raised in Marcy Projects that's a billionaire right now?
Oh shit! God damn it!
Have you ever been to Marcy Projects? Oh shit! Bottom of the bottom. I tell you something else too. That's not a one-off.
That's not a
There are
one-off.
numerous individuals. Last time I checked, Tyler Perry was sleeping in his car, wasn't he? So he was homeless, right?
Billionaire.
Jeff Bezos started in his garage.
Bringing up the gay niggas. Good.
Great billionaire goddamn plantation.
And here's the earlier. This is what Cap alluded to earlier that Fatty doesn't realize. Here's the thing about America. You said one day you want to be crony capitalism, another day you want to be nationalist, whatever. We get to do that. You know why? Because we're America. We call the tune and the rest of you motherfuckers dance to it. So you figure it out. All you got to do is bow down. All you got to do is down or lay down, nigga, because we at the top, we run the goddamn show, and you might not like the shit, but there ain't a goddamn thing you can do about it. We taking what the fuck we we want. So it ain't a fact of whether or not, when you bring the company back, your iPhone is $3,000. No, the hell it's not.
That's
Because
right.
we're gonna figure out which country got what we need. We're gonna start a conflict. We're gonna come over there. We're gonna take what we need. And the iPhone is still gonna be $1,000. God damn it!
You better hope.
Hell no! Say that shit again. Say that shit again.
Oh shit!
It's a good dog fight. It's a good dog fight.
That was awesome. That was like very WWE performative. Let me read.
He said that was real. He trying to belittle you, angry man. He said that was real performative.
Yeah, let me read something for you real quick, angry man. Angry man.
Hold on, wait. First off, I'll let you go.
That's what Americans do.
But angry
Greatest show
man,
on
you
earth,
gotta
baby.
change your name to the Angry Patriot.
That nigga went full American on that motherfucker.
Yeah,
That
that motherfucker.
motherfucker went
I thought I was watching Rocky 4. I thought I was watching Rocky 4.
And if I could change,
if he dies, he dies. And walk off. He walked off. He walked off.
That nigga went
Yes.
Hogan. I am a real American.
Hey, I gotta play this.
Right,
I gotta play
he
this.
went the whole shit.
He did. I gotta play this, Fatty, before you start going. I gotta play this. This is from Angry Man to you.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's diabolical. Where the niggas at? Oh.
There you go. There go that
Crazy, yo.
Oh my God! Wait. Turn it off. Enough. I had enough.
Taco Bell.
Look like mayonnaise.
How the hell did somebody jam pack that much Americana in one video, bro?
Thank you. Listen, America is up.
Hey,
You
Tommy
remember how
made
these
that.
women?
Tommy
Hey, listen,
made
Cap.
You made
Cap,
that.
you know how these women say they unapologetic, whatever?
Right.
Well, whoever made that video and that song is unapologetically American. They
That's
openly
right.
stated, yeah, fuck slavery. Yeah, we did that. They owned everything they did.
Yeah.
If that ain't the ultimate badass, when you can own everything you did.
That shit is
Hey,
cool.
Cap, did you see that black dude?
That was from the
fucking that white
movie,
girl?
American something. It
Fuck
was that
you,
public.
Brian.
Team America.
Yeah, Team America. But think about it, Mr. Fantastic. You can own what you did. That's the ultimate badass.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
can't
guys,
change what I did.
Hey, before y'all get into the next
Fatty,
subject,
Fatty
I'm about to
always
head out.
presents this argument.
Yeah,
Fatty always
technically-
Hold on.
It's on
Technically,
Fatty.
still Fatty's turn.
It's on Fatty, but before y'all get into your next subject, I am heading out.
Hold on for a second, because y'all really want to see hear what Fatty want to say, and it's like only thing he gonna do is shit on America. So hold on, let me get
Look,
one more.
hey, Tommy, this motherfucker is
shit on
triggered.
America.
He's full out American right
Damn.
now. He is not having that
He's
tonight.
a flag waving American. This is them.
I'm like,
This nigga love America. There's nothing wrong with that. And Fatty love communism. Fatty, my man Cap say he about to leave. Cap, you know it's always a pleasure. I know I keep you up too late, but you stayed later than you normally do because Cap, unlike me, he got a family. I got a house.
I go to the
when I
gym
cut
at
this off,
5:30
I
in the
have nothing
morning.
else.
Yeah, I go to the gym at 5:30 in the morning, so that's why I'll be leaving.
I eat at 5:30 in the morning, and that's because I'm still on jail time.
Yeah, I'm a big nigga.
Lord, Tommy. Good job, Cap.
Motherfucker is crazy. Thank you, sis. I appreciate it. Hey, man, I appreciate rocking with y'all, man. Until next time, shalom, y'all. Y'all take it easy.
Thank you.
All right, Cap.
All right, later.
All right, Fatty, you gonna shit on America? Go ahead.
Yeah. So what is actually hilarious is that most of the things that
Oh man, yo, this panel here is the first time that it wasn't as bad as I thought. It was a little wild. That shit with Ian Adams. Let me tell you something, brothers. You should not know nothing about how good. If let me tell you something, sisters. It's a warning to you, sisters. If any brother tell you how good it feels in the ass, he's gay. He done got bust down before. You ain't got to believe me. Ask Gorilla Hebrew. That's why he want to get bust down, because somebody taught him how good it was to get bust down. There's no man that should be getting his ass ate either. Just think about that. You got to lift your legs in the air or you're bending over. One of the two. But this was a good live stream. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Tomorrow, I don't think I have anything tomorrow. I am uploading. So the reason why it says Captain Tazaryak TV, Captain Tazaryak TV means there's live videos, there's old videos. Tomorrow, I think at 8 in the morning, I'll be replaying a video. I debated this Jewish guy. So I always do stuff like that. And then after that, I'll be doing the Car Chronicles. I did not. So as y'all look at my fish tank back here, it's a fish right there. So when you look at my fish tank, what I could do in my fish tank, I have an app on my phone. And so with this app, I can actually change the colors. So I'm just waiting for it to connect. Back up and connect to it. And so what I could do once connect, I could brighten it up. See how once I brighten it up, you can see the fish. But sometimes brighten it up gives an offset glare. So I can make it orange. I can make it blue. I can make it purple. I might leave that purple. I can make it a darker blue. So those are the different colors or I could turn it off. So I do all of that with an app. So, but I do appreciate y'all rocking with me. So tomorrow, there's a question a brother asked about relationships, about children with birthdays and stuff like that. I'll talk about that. The type of fish I have are called African cichlids. These are the only Africans that I'll feed. I'm gonna text Angry Man this week, see if we could do something. Maybe we might do something tomorrow. I see what type of subjects we got that we could talk about. But I don't, outside of a Car Chronicles, I don't have any scheduled lives. I got to get my hair braided tomorrow, so I'll be taking my hair out. We got Thursday Cross the Line and Scripture Breakdown class. We got camp. And that's all I got. Who knows what's gonna happen? But so far, November might be a slow month. I was supposed to link up with the brother 607 Unc. I was actually, if I'm keeping it honest, I was supposed to link up with 607 Unc today. But communication kind of bogged down a little bit. So working on that, trying to get that worked out. And if we can, I'm supposed to sit with him. Now, who knows how that conversation is gonna go? But we'll see. So until next time, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Shalom, Israel. Al-Salaki. Yahweh Bashim Al-Shabraka Thumb. Yahweh Shema Ala Thumb Bashim Yahushai.
Captain's out, build a beat up.
Captain Tazaryak was 1 West.
Yo, Captain Tazaryak on here with us.
I had prayed to the Most High and I said I wanted to do as much
work is possible.